guys have been adventuring in the lands of Toivoa, but out in the Fey realms, where everything's just a little bit more than normal. You guys are currently looking for the keys to the Chrononacrum, a mystical place where time magic is currently being fought over between the Archfey Silas and the great time dragon Zarud. To that end, you've collected 2 of the keys so far and have come to the depths of the ocean to try to find the 3rd. That's where we're picking up, as last week you guys defeated an aboleth in order to sneak inside the Temple of the Depths. And that's where we will find you guys dab smack in the middle of the map. And you guys need not pay attention to any red lines you may or may not have seen during the loading page, which is annoying as all bleep for the GM.
Did we find an
That red
aboleth?
tape
I thought it was like
getting in the
a
way.
manta ray thing.
It was an aboleth manta ray.
Close enough.
It's like subgenre.
So are we still in
Yes.
initiative order, or has there been a moment of respite?
You guys have just closed the door. If you'd like, we can go ahead and let you guys have your respite. Otherwise, it's up to you. How would you like to proceed?
We have stuff that we have to consider the buffs that we have right now that would burn out, right? If we were to take a short rest. What buffs does everybody have up that would go away?
I think I have
Used in
nothing.
my-
3 of you look like you're blessed, and then I have protection from evil and good, and then yours huge. So we at least have those 3 up.
I'm on clean slate.
Who needs a short? Let's come at it from the other direction then. Who would benefit from a short rest? Who feels like they need one?
I get Bardic back. I've spent 4 of them. That's all I would get back. I'm at full health, so oh no, I'm not at full health. I got stabbed by Saphira, and I'm at about half. I don't know why my HP, Rusid's HP bar might be on top of mine, which is why I'll move over here. Yeah, that's better.
I have 7 key, so assuming we're not fighting something really nasty, I could be fine without a short rest, but I would definitely... it would double my key if we did, but I don't think I need one.
Here's
the
the only
long rest key regen as well in an emergency as well, right?
Say again?
The item that lets you regen key with like an action or attack.
Oh,
I forgot
sure.
what it was. But in an
I guess
emergency,
so.
of course.
Yeah, true. I didn't consider
We could
that.
probably do one more small fight. I didn't see any of the
But I
red
don't know if
lines,
it's a
unfortunately.
gamble on if
So,
the opportunity will show up after that
Yeah.
fight.
can somebody do some invisible scouting, and we can see if we can get one more combat out of the next 10 rounds, or I don't know how much longer we have on Bless. Liamon's Tiny Hut has a 1-minute casting time in terms of setting up a safe zone.
The only thing
Yeah,
I can think of
gotcha.
that's worth trying to get a long rest for with everybody where they're at is right now is either if we want to be really risk averse in terms of risk, accepting that we may not get an opportunity later, we can do that like for caution's sake, or it's an opportunity to make some potions. Like if we use one short rest to make a couple of greater mana potions, the spellcasters will not be asking for rests for the rest of this dungeon, for example. So
Rude.
could be and we've saved a lot of gold in our purchasing for we might need to make potions later, we might want to make potions later. Maybe this is the time.
We could go for the long rest. I don't
think we need it for potions, do we?
Well, how long? I think it just depends on how long potion making lasts.
Yeah, how long does it take to try a potion out, Eric, to make
For a basic potion of healing, it takes an hour. For a greater, it would take 2 hours. Superior would be 4, and then supreme would be 8.
So are greater mana also the same as greater healing in terms of time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2 hours each. Or 4 hours if you try to do superior mana. sounds like.
I'm not sure there is a
So yeah, maybe
superior
we
mana
could-
potion. I think there's only 2 rarities. I think there's greater mana potion and supreme mana potion.
Oh,
Correct.
sorry. I meant sorry. I forgot. I knew there were only 2. I mixed up with which higher one existed. Okay.
The other
sounds
Now,
consideration.
for marketing purposes, you should perhaps instead of selling some, we should call it greatest mana potion.
Yeah, there you go.
And the other consideration is that I do have a nat 1 Portent die charged on the walking stick of Zarud, and it resets at midnight. So we could do a long rest and then like 3 hours of adventuring after that. But that if we stay overnight without combat, we will be re-rolling the Portent dice. I haven't spent any of them yet.
What do you guys think? Do we make potions or do we just push through? I don't think it doesn't sound like a short rest is really worth it. It sounds like we're either doing a long rest enough to make like several potions to try and last us the rest of the dungeon, or we just keep it pushing.
I think this room is very defensible if we need to fall back and set up like tiny hut in here. I think for the immediate future, let's I think we don't need a long rest right now. I think short rest would be very reasonable to top off on hit points and other short rest regenerating abilities for fighters and monks and
This might be a
Barnes.
long shot, but we could clear forward and then, if we feel like we need a long rest after a fight or two, we could return to this room, assuming future rooms don't feel like safe to, hunker down in. So maybe there's a scenario where we long rest, but just not immediately, but we do come back here. Kind of planning though. I'd be fine with a short rest now. I don't need it though. And as a marshal, Coin doesn't have a strong opinion. Not a lot of benefit.
I would
yeah,
vote
it's just
for short rest.
Tati, Zafira, Verzid, Crystal.
Did you guys?
Now I could take a rest, whatever.
We also have some new recipes if you're interested. One of them being the potion of maximum power.
That sounds spicy.
If you cast a damage dealing spell 4th level or lower after drinking it, you get the maximum damage.
Damn.
Yep, it takes
Is
8
that a-
hours to craft.
Is that a one-time thing, or does it last? Does it have a duration?
It lasts, so you drink it and then you have a minute to cast it, and it
Okay,
works on whatever you cast next.
but it only buffs one spell. It doesn't buff all of your fireballs. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, my vote would be short rest now, top off the party, and then push forward and see what the next room has for us.
Coin gives the same impression. Like, we can stop for 20 minutes if we want, but I don't really see a point in taking the comforters out right now.
What do you mean comforters? You sleep in a bucket.
I'm speaking for the layman, Bryn. Not everyone understands.
As you so often do, Coin.
Not everybody
for those of-
understands my underwater terminology.
I don't really have either. Those of you who have bless also have less hit points. So like, if it's worth the trade for those of you that have a buff up to trade that buff for a short rest, let's do it. If you guys don't want to lose bless, let's push through. Tati and Zafira, who have missing hit points plus bless, what do you guys think?
We can just drink some potions.
Since we're not underwater anymore, we can. I was actually planning on grabbing my last potion of heroism out to the bag of holding. Get that before we went on, regardless of whether we rested or not.
Okay. Would that work for you, Coin? Or sorry, Bryn, to just, and Coin, you're missing a couple hit points as well, to just drink some potions to top up and then keep pushing forward while bless is up.
I'll be just fine, I think.
I'm
Cool.
good.
Here, rather than, I'll use the staff of healing. I think that there's just enough hit points missing that a mass cure wounds would be appropriate. So let's stay in initiative order. And if everyone could try and stay within 30 feet of me for the turn, I can do a master wounds.
I don't know if it's even
Don't open the
possible.
door.
Physically impossible to get further, but yeah.
How high is the ceiling in here?
Right.
The ceiling is 25 feet up in here.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna say it's physically impossible. Yeah, make that sound like a challenge.
Yeah, so Saphira has like 800 feet as a bonus action
Right.
of movement speed.
Jordan, I described your build to people. So every once in a while, somebody gets an idea of like, would a Bladesinger rogue be cool? And I have to like act normal about it when I like launch into like, I'm telling you, I play with this character that moves 400 feet whenever she wants and nobody can hit her. It's ridiculous.
All right,
Every time-
Saphira, what would you like to do?
Right.
Saphira unlocks the door and runs ahead.
Not yet. Who's it that has the bag of holding right now?
Leave Isaac, right? Set his block
Tati,
hands again.
you didn't end up. Did you end up taking it? You didn't, right?
No.
Because we were underwater. I didn't end up giving it to you. Yes, I'm flashing back to that now. Yes. Okay. So I will. Yeah, you guys can have it now. Like you can take it off of Isaac right now.
I don't need the whole thing. I'm just. Let me just grab this.
Yep.
Potion, and I'll just take the potion of heroism and hold it ready to drink. I'm not gonna drink it quite yet. We're like actually moving. I'll just move back to here. So that's technically bonus action dash and my turn.
All right, Ruzid.
So the door hasn't been opened yet.
No.
No, we're waiting for Bryn to heal people.
Okay. I'm just gonna chill then. I'll
Okay.
dodge, I guess.
Bryn.
Oh, that's a crappy roll.
Mm.
All right, sorry guys. 14 hit points.
That's still solid. I mean, it's still distributed to everybody that's got it missing, so it's still awesome.
And I think that leaves me with exactly 100, which I think power kill is not less than or equal to, right?
That is a
Who's to say?
very relevant question.
Ballpark.
I mean, optimistic either way to assume you'll still be there by the time we meet somebody that has that spell.
Not
it
zero
is-
chance.
100
I-
hit point. If the creature has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies.
Darn it! Couldn't have gotten a 15. Oh well.
What's the worst that could happen?
What do you mean? I'm almost at
Yeah,
200 hit
go for it.
points.
I can't think of any bad thing that could happen.
What's that
All
feat
right.
you have? Okay, never mind.
Coin, you want me to open the door, or do you want me to be the one who opens the door?
What bad about that is there?
Too late. I'm doing it.
Well,
Why are you
it's
opening
locked.
the door?
just remember, I got shot by a crossbow the last door I opened. So
This door is
And I-
locked. Someone might need to bust it down.
good point.
Give a person a chance to fill their potion.
I was about to
though.
say, I think Tati was hoping to get higher health before we did that anyway, so I think
All
it was
right.
out.
So after Bryn, we go to Mr. Coin.
Hold on, maybe I can schmooze this door to open, unlike the last one. So this is locked.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, smooth.
I forgot the door used to talk. The last door talked.
Yeah. Eric, so this is just like conventionally locked door in front of me?
That's the way it seems.
Okay. I guess Coin's gonna do an investigation on it, just for traps, or maybe if it's rusty, something he could snap off.
Sure. With the 14, you do not detect any traps. It is a stone door. The handles themselves appear to be made of some kind of Damascus steel. Seems very well made.
This one's not as talkative. Alright, get smashing, Ruzid. He steps away from it.
All right. So Isaac.
Just wanted to say Damascus Steel is much more my normal speed of history, and I appreciate that reference. That was cool that it exists in Toivoan. I think.
I love me some
Did I-
fortune fire.
Did I just
saying.
hear evil laughter from the track?
Perhaps.
That's very funny.
I'm sure it's nothing.
It was just the wind.
Possibly.
Would it be useful to anybody for me to? Yeah, I guess I'll do this so that nobody else has to spend their action economy on it. It's kind of the only thing I can think of to do. I will use my action to hold the bag of holding out and open, so that other people hopefully. Would that mean that other people wouldn't need to use their full action to pull something out of it? Then, if I'm like holding it out for them and I'm holding it open as my action,
It's still an action. It's still an action to reach in and find exactly the item you're looking for.
Just pull out a potion.
Okay, I'll just pull out a potion.
Just-
Yeah, exactly. That was my next plan. I just was hoping I could make it easier for everybody instead of just for the next. But that's why I asked that first. But that's fine.
Cool.
I'll just pull out. Do we have? Sorry, I'm trying to let it load. Do we have greater healings in here, or just? Oh, we've got great. Oh, Tati, how many are you missing?
I am currently missing about 25-ish hit points.
All right, I'm gonna pull out a superior healing potion for you.
Oh, thank you.
And then it's only an action. All right, I'll try and get. I realize we have a greater mana potion in here, so if any of our spellcasters are low, somebody should have this out so that it doesn't cost the team a full action to pull it out, and then we can just hand it to each other in the next battle. So I will probably pull that out. I might pull out a couple potions in the future turns so that we can just start handing them to people if anybody needs like heroism or I see mana, great mana, yeah, shit like that. So that'll be my future turns, I think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We have Ruzid drink the potion of slimy growth. Can he slip through all the doorways?
That is a horrific thought. I'm done, Eric. My turn. That's my turn.
Tati.
I'm gonna take the potion out of Isaac's hands and drink that one, and then grab just a regular potion of healing from my belt.
All right. Cool. We go to Crystal.
You're muted at the moment.
Yes. Thought I was just muted on my microphone. Yeah, Crystal's gonna, when Bryn ran for the door, Crystal chugged her potion of heroism as quickly as possible. And she's just gonna restock her belt after it got destroyed with 3 new potions. And I think that's it.
All right. Saphira. I hope you guys are tracking your turns on all your buffs and stuff because they are ticking.
I'm going to try and pick the lock.
Okay. With a 20, you fail to pick the lock. And do you have some sort of super lock picks, or do your lock picks break because you failed by more than 5?
I just have regular old thieves' tools.
Well, that's lovely. They're broken.
You used to have thieves' tools. That's what I'm hearing.
Yep, your thieves' tools are destroyed.
Tati, this is a really tough lock.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm still working with the cork on this potion bottle.
All right.
I will not do anything else this turn.
All right, Ruzid.
Well, set to bash down the door. I like that idea. I guess I'll try.
We are absolutely going to trigger a trap that nobody is out of reach of, but just saying. But I mean, do it anyways. It's very in character for us. But just saying it out loud, so we
You know,
know.
it's gonna be fun and entertaining. That's why we do it.
That's why we do it. That's why we
Try
just
to
drank
bash
all
down
these
the door.
potions.
That's what evasion is for.
Oh yeah, that thing we all have.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't?
A lot of
Uh,
us.
What am I rolling for this?
It would be
Oh,
an
wait.
attack roll against the door.
Okay.
Am I still riding Ruzid?
At the moment,
God damn it.
Theoretically,
freezing.
metaphorically.
Well, Ruzid
it's
has
one attack.
evasion as long as I'm riding him.
Oh, let's go.
That's how it works? Is it transient?
Does that
I do
work
a
with
back-
everyone?
I don't
or
think
just
that
Ruzid?
wow.
It works
Crystal.
Surprisingly, with most people. If I can get you in a saddle, you can get evasion.
You know, that's funny because I don't think that. This is so interesting because normally mounted combatants. Oh, while mounted and not incapacitated, you gain the following benefits. Oh, cool. I thought it was an interesting thing where it only it's with Ruzid because he like is only a mount when you're riding him. Otherwise, he has like different functions, whereas a horse would always be a mount. But cool nonetheless. That's awesome.
What is?
I think we were
so
laughing
does
at
it hit?
something else, but yeah.
Does it hit?
With the 19, no.
Okay. Let's try
You
again.
bang on the door.
Does the 23
The
hit?
23, you hear a loud boom from the door, and I need you to all roll an intelligence saving throw. It's a DC 16, or you guys will be incapacitated for a minute.
Good. We're good.
Good, good.
Made it.
Bryn's good. Isaac is incapacitated for a minute. That's
Which means I drop
unfortunate.
my concentration on protect evil and good.
How'd I
Wait,
roll
am
so
I-
low?
Am I incapacitated and also charmed or something or anything like that? Because I would have gotten advantage on it. Is it
Nope,
part of another
it's not a
effect?
charm. It is a psychic blast that has washed over you.
Protection from evil and good would have given me anything there. So it is. Yeah, it's dropped.
Ruzid, you have damaged the door for 9 damage on it.
Oh, there's more damage.
Okay. How much damage?
15 damage.
Excellent. Good job. You have
Woohoo.
damaged the door somewhat.
Let's go.
Can do that every time I hit it. Awesome.
Yep. And it gets worse if you're already incapacitated. So, Bryn, what would you like to do?
Well, I think now we're taking a short rest, or we're waiting out the bless anyway, probably too.
Yeah, now we kind of have to wait. Oh well.
Well, I'd like to examine Isaac and determine.
Sorry, why do we
whether
have to wait? Yeah, you might.
anything I could. I'd like to examine Isaac and determine whether there's anything I can do to. Because if it's an ongoing effect, I could dispel it. But if it's
It's
Also, like,
an effect that has rendered him not unconscious, but incapacitated. And you could dispel it. Yeah.
okay. Is it worth the 3rd level spell slot to preserve the 1st level spell slot?
I mean,
Hold
do you
on.
know whether I get a save at the end of my turn?
So it's not
You do not-
stunned, right? It's specifically incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll
I get a save?
wait for a turn to see if he gets a save, and then Isaac or Ruzid, if you want to keep bashing down the door, go for it.
So you turn
Oh,
coin.
that idea.
I think mechanically I already know it won't work, but Coin in character is looking at Isaac to see whether Physician's Touch would resolve his issue. I'm
Okay.
gonna assume he concludes that it wouldn't, and just say
Roll an
that.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, he would know that that's not going to work.
All right, that's Coin's turn. He's just reading out the Isaac situation.
Okay. Isaac is currently incapacitated, and we will go to Tati.
I don't get a save at the end of my turn.
Negative.
I honestly figured, not a problem. It was worth saying.
Yeah. Some of these
Oh.
traps are worse and worse.
I would like to dig out one of my sets of thieves' tools.
Okay.
I would like to look at Saphira. Yep. So I can help you, or you can help me. I have a plus 17 to this.
I'm so what?
That's little bit higher than what I got to it.
Okay.
Which I know
Oh.
lots of it.
Fantastic, yeah. And actually, while we're here, I've got another set of thieves' tools, just my backup set. If you want to grab those off me too.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm going to.
Glad that you came prepared.
Well, after you broke the last set, I grabbed extras.
Tati just has like more and more thieves.
No, I only have these two. I got these two after we lost the last set.
Oh my
So
god.
what you're saying is I should carry as many sets of thieves' tools as I carry daggers.
This sounds like a fair rule of thumb. I would like to hold my action to try to unlock this until Saphira is ready to assist.
Okay. Crystal, anything?
Yeah. Crystal is going to go over to Isaac, and can she do a medicine check on him to see if it's like paralyzed or petrified or?
Absolutely. Let's see your medicine check.
Shit.
With the 16, you can't critically fail skills. The 16, he's not petrified, poisoned, he's not diseased. What's happening is something is affecting his mind directly, and it's preventing him from acting.
Okay.
Psionics are a
For sure. Okay. Do I have the impression that like someone is talking to him or just affecting him?
the door was trapped, and that is what is affecting him.
The door
was
trap, like,
psychic
I think
resonance.
psychically sucker punched me.
Yeah.
And so my brain is just recovering from the
Yep.
sudden wave of that psychic pressure.
Is up with the doors in these places. Okay, so Crystal's like looks at the door over here and is like tempted to just rip this door off and like have these two have a face off.
Just
It's
smush
amazing.
the doors together.
Yeah, you guys deal with
Pay
your
for
shit.
tickets to watch that.
We really need a key, not a door. So please deal with your stuff. Okay. Yeah. Then I think she's just gonna wait it out. Yeah. That's it.
All right. After Crystal, we go Saphira.
I looked at Tati and asked, so do we want to let Isaac recover a bit before we do this, or should we just go ahead now?
Well, either way, unlocking isn't opening necessarily. But also, he doesn't look so good.
You know, the magistrate where I grew up did not see that as a valid argument.
You just needed a better lawyer, was your issue.
Not all of us get these, Bernstein. Okay, I will help you out.
All right, I will try to open this thing.
Excellent.
There we go.
All right, with a 34, the door unlocks.
Whew.
Damn,
Okay, we got it, Saphira.
Plus 17.
that was impressive.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
not do anything because it's not my turn. Also, the tools are here, Saphira, if you want to just pick them up and have them.
I will pick them up and have them.
Okay. Saphira, add a set of thieves tools to your character sheet. All right, so that's Saphira's turn. We go to Ruzid, unless you wanted to do a bonus action or move.
Nope.
All right, Ruzid.
Open door.
Okay.
Oh. Wow, I was really expecting something more interesting with how protected this door was.
Just wait till we get to the third door. That's
What
where
if there's
things
another
really
thing
Isaac is no longer
under the
stunned,
ground?
or no longer incapacitated. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Isaac, you
cool.
are no longer incapacitated.
Glad we didn't burn Dispel Magic on that.
Okay, I guess I'll just try to squeeze through. Oop. Yeah,
Okay, that's half movement while squeezing. Yep.
now that's my whole movement.
Okay.
Much more flexible than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Not to comment on that at all.
Just a picture of like Ruzid being like cat-like as a giant lizard. Like,
Yeah.
this is not.
I don't know
Ruzid.
why you'd comment on it. All she's saying is that he fits into narrow spaces better than people would have thought. I don't really get where you comment.
Watching a cat squeeze.
He's got a
through
little bit of those
banister.
noodle genes, you know?
Just literally.
Okay. Well, Bruce is just kind of taking a closer scan of this room. He's inside of
Okay.
it. Trying to
There's
just
some
look
ever
like
burning
anything
torches on the
suspicious.
far wall. Yeah.
Could I do like a perception check for like things that might be dangerous?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Ruzid knows no better. Yeah, guys, it's clear in here, I think. Good turn.
All
Nothing
right.
looks dangerous to Ruzid when he's this big.
I mean, if you were this big, you would think the same thing.
Sure.
Bryn?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna dash, push past Ruzid. I don't think I want to be the first person through the door, so I'm gonna wait here for the rest of the gang to catch up. And that will be all.
All right. Cool. After Bryn, we go to Seatoad Coin.
Coin goes through the doorway, walks into Roosted, ends up right here. And I think. Sorry, I just had to let the laugh play. He's gonna do another investigation on this door. Same deal.
Okay.
Any weaknesses or signs of tampering?
This door shows a engraving on the surface of it that shows a entire swarm of people, a massive mob, approaching the temple, walking across the seabed. In the far distance, there is a hulking shadow with many arms and eyes. Can't see exactly what that shape is, but all of the people in the engraving are walking towards it.
Does it have sort of a war sieging kind of mob, or is it just sort of walking? Like
It's
almost
more of
into
a
temple?
pilgrimage.
Okay. I don't know if Coin's gonna do anything, though he will try to assist anyone else who interacts with the door. But he's gonna step to the side. He'll relay what he
All right.
sees to everybody.
Excellent. Isaac?
I think this place was like an amphitheater, but for like sea monsters.
That was
Like-
so Coin took away from the door. It's like a theater.
Yeah.
To be up. to be a
Your voice suppression is, I think, back to being on pretty high because that mostly cut out, Jordan.
Oh, yeah, I also wasn't facing the mic. I was just saying, I think there's something there. There's got to be some sort of pun there. I don't know what it is.
Always looking for the next one.
You're gonna have to dig through the deepest depths of that barrel to find the punch.
A lamp theater.
Point claps.
Can I only I can only pull one item from the bag at a time, I assume, per turn?
Yep.
All right.
Good action.
Does anybody need a potion of heroism right now? Should that be the one I pull out next? Would that be good?
I mean, that's a pretty good one to have in general.
I got 2 on my equipment, so I'm alright.
Just
2
pull
on your equipment. 3 of us are blessed right now.
Potion of Heroism is the one that gives bless, right?
I'm happy to.
Yeah,
I'm
plus
happy
10
to take
temp
it.
HP.
I had one
Yeah.
on my. I had one on my belt before we put everything away to go swimming. So I would gladly reclaim one of them.
All right, I'll take the potion of heroism out. I'll mark
Sure.
that down, and I will use my my free interaction to hand it to you.
Sweet. I'll put it in my potion belt.
Great. That's it for me.
All right. Tati.
I am. Could I, just looking at the way the lock and the latch is set up here, like jam a ball bearing into it so that it can't lock properly behind us until the ball bearing's removed?
Okay. Interesting. How would you keep the ball bearing there?
I'm gonna
open
wedge
to
it.
it. You just
So,
go
you know
wedge
how
a
when-
ball bearing.
Well,
Your
you know how
floor.
like if you push the the little latch into the door, there's like a space,
Yeah.
and then you can just wedge some stuff in there, and then it doesn't pop back out the way it's supposed to.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's
Understood.
how the latch is made.
Yeah, you would need something to keep the ball bearing there. Do you have anything that could keep the ball bearing there?
Tape. Got some
You
tape.
have tape.
Electrical
Yeah?
tape.
You have electrical tape. I
Pretty
call
sure.
no.
Pretty sure it came in my thieves kit.
Are you an electrical tape fan? Because I know that there's like 2 schools of thought. Electrical tape is great and electrical tape sucks.
Oh, I
I'm
have
in the-
I have a variety of tapes because they all have their particular uses.
Okay, okay. I'm not a fan of electrical tape in general.
Electrical tape is great if you want to run wires through a
Yeah.
wall, because it doesn't rip.
You don't say.
Very
The electrical
specialized
tape
tape.
The electrical tape has its pluses and minuses.
Ah,
God damn it.
the slow clap is real. You're right.
I liked that one. That was a good one. I like
That
science.
was a good one. Yeah.
I also have a hammer. Can I use a hammer?
Sure.
I don't know. I think
I'm
that
good
one
with that.
was shockingly bad.
Oh, well done.
Oh.
Alright, I would like to fuck up this door a little bit before we leave it, just so that it won't
Okay.
lock behind us.
Sure. Okay.
I don't want to fuck it up like a lot, just a little bit, so that
Like how
hopefully,
Rusa
like,
did it.
you know what, you did already kind of fuck it up.
Let's go ahead and roll your sleight of hand check, please.
No, I take it back. No, I feel like someone's gonna notice this door was tampered with, no matter how careful I am.
Well, I
There's
mean,
a
the
big
door
Rusa
behind us.
print on it.
The door behind us will tail on us anyway. It's a
I'm
big
just gonna-
tattletale.
Me clamber up on top of Rizid
Okay.
and get back in my seat. Oh,
Then we go
also,
Huh?
Yeah, is
Yeah,
it comfy
just-
up there?
it's not bad actually. You have a nice girth. I'm going to do a perception check.
You're allowed one of those per session, but 2, you're pushing it.
Wow.
God damn it.
Oh, that's subtlety.
I love
don't know what
how
you guys are
fast
talking about.
it was just right there.
Continue.
Perfect.
No, terrible. I can't see anything from over here.
The girth is too much.
Yep.
All right. Anyway,
Crystal Latte, what would you like to do after that comment?
Crystal will approach. Let's get in over here. Is this room just smaller? Like this is a smaller room.
No, it's just that Ruzid is big.
Oh,
There's
okay.
actually more room in this room than in the previous room. It's just that Ruzid's taking up half the room.
It's very funny that in my brain, Ruzid was like in a hallway between the rooms. And I was like, is
I
this
bet his
really-
tail's probably still sticking out through the doorway.
100%. Oops.
And with that, I need to roll
got the door
initiative.
Hey, guys, the door's open. We'll just say Crystal did that telekinetically. Bonus action.
Yeah, so
Those guys
my
have a lot of
initiatives
tentacles on their
are
face.
Here. Here.
Eric, did these doors swing inwards or outwards?
Outwards towards you.
Lovely. So I'm stealth.
You're
Definitely.
rolling initiative individually. I haven't seen you do this in a
Yeah,
really long time.
they are.
Well, I mean, otherwise we get hit with 4 mind blasts in a row and have to succeed on 4 intelligence saves, or the whole party is done.
I'm not saying it's a good. It's necessarily a bad thing. I'm just
No,
saying
yeah,
it's
sorry,
different.
I didn't mean that to be back, like at you. I just meant like I think it's a good idea for that reason. I'm personally grateful for it for that reason specifically.
I
You know, great
love
point.
that Isaac is the one in between those four that
Oh,
has
yeah,
to save our
exciting.
bacon when it all goes to shit.
Oh wow, they're gonna do. Oh Jesus, right.
Well, you say that, but
this
they
will
all
be
kind of go at
interesting.
once anyways. So.
Well,
I rolled it. They just got damn lucky.
I might. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Tati's right. The split there might end up mattering. We'll see if I get stunned, and then it won't.
All right, Crystal, what else would you like to do as you have walked up and opened the door telekinetically?
She's gonna be like, well, so next room, okay. And then we're gonna let's see. I got some guys with a squid face. I wasn't prepared to set up my concentration spell this early. I think. Oh, go ahead.
I like to imagine when you did that, Crystal swung the door open and it just hit coin in the corner. Just great.
It's totally cartoon, yeah. Love it.
On second thought, I really, really want this potion of heroism now.
I think she's gonna throw up the hula hoop now, now as her action, and which is the aura of purity. And we will call that good. I'll throw it in the chat here.
I have to spend a 6th level spell. I think I was like right before you opened that door. I was like, I gotta stick to cantrips for a while, and then you open the door and it's 4 mind flayers.
There we go. All right.
It's a party. It's a good time.
Is
Remember, you
there
guys
no
have
water
advantage on wisdom
in
check.
these rooms?
There is not.
Cool.
There's a little bit of water on the floor, but it's not full.
And also with that, she's just gonna quickly sidestep and get behind this door. And there we go.
Cover.
Yeah.
All right. Saphira?
Guess what now? Alright, so she will drink the potion of heroism that she'd taken out of the bag earlier. I think go away with the aura of purity, right? Unless someone else is concentrating on it.
Oh yeah, Bless would be gone now.
Okay. But I will drink that potion for that exact reason, exactly why I got it. And at the temp 8. When getting all the way up. Just slowly, so let me 30 feet. And I will use my action to dodge.
Okay.
That'll do much good, but
Bryn Gemflower?
Oh boy. I'm hesitant to commit to a concentration spell right now. I wonder if they need to be able to see you. Or if... Alright, I'm going to step 5. Okay, there's 2 of them. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not in range for slow all at once. I'm going to take a chance that they... Isaac or Damon, do you know if these guys need to see you or if they just hit everyone in like a 60-foot range?
I mean, Isaac definitely doesn't.
Okay. All right. Well, let's find out, and we'll do something nasty like double invisibility next turn. They're not in slow range. Yeah, it's tricky. I'm going to use my bonus action to drink the potion of heroism that was passed to me. So I will remove it from my inventory, and I'll add heroic. That is a... I will use my action to do that, and I'll use my bonus action to give... Does anybody still have Bardic from the previous fight?
Crystal does.
Okay. I'll give Isaac Bardic Inspiration if he does not.
I don't, and I am very grateful.
All right. And then I'll step back behind the wall, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Ruzid?
Do we have any potions of heroism left in that bag?
We do have one more in the bag, yes.
I would like to drink that one.
You'll have to, come over. I think you use an action to grab it out of the bag and then a bonus action to drink it, and it's all yours.
Okay, I will do that, and then I'll move here. And
All right,
that's
I'm
my
going to mark
turn.
it off of the bag right now.
So this is for like, how long is Potion of Heroism's effects?
An
hour.
hour.
An hour. Nice. It's a long time. Okay,
Yeah.
that's my whole turn.
Mr. Coin?
Coin, you just hear the door go. He opens it, steps out, closes it back up behind him, or at least like moves it towards the wall.
Right.
He's gonna poke his head in. Well, really, he's being. So are they? They're all looking at the door, or are they?
Actually, you joked, but yeah, hold it shut. Close it and hold it shut.
A genius.
Maybe.
Right? I mean,
Well, I may do that, but it does depend. Eric, what's the body language on these?
Oh, they don't like you being here. You have
Okay, so they.
intruded.
no, Crystal's pretty charming.
I know the mind flayers might have wall hacks, but there's not really much harm in closing the door either.
Right, there's not exactly. If they wanted to follow up on whatever they're able to do through the wall, they would still need to open it, unless Coin's the one that gets stunned.
If that's the case, then yeah, Coin is going to go to close the door.
Okay.
And I guess he'll really just hold it shut unless a party member wants access, in which case he'll stop. But for now, he's just holding it shut.
Got it.
All right.
I will do
prepare.
things. After Coin.
Yep.
We go to Isaac. What would you like to do, Isaac?
Okay, I have to think of something clever here because they're going to use a reaction to do their stun thing. And I don't want to have to use that. I have an idea. But I want to ask to make sure it works. If I burn a reaction on this, basically, so that I ready a thing, and then it's triggered by me opening the door, and that thing gets me out of range of whatever their trigger is, mine goes first, right? Because I guess I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I guess I don't have
You would go down the initiative order.
But
So-
from where we're at right now, right, with the only people withheld actions. So you
Right.
start at me, and then there's nobody else withheld actions until you get to them, right?
Unless there's something else going on, but it's a good theory.
But if we're on my turn now, yeah, I'm gonna try it at least. So here's my. Yeah, this will cost an extra sorcery point, but I can totally do it. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hold an action so that my spell goes off as soon as I open the door, which will hopefully teleport me out of range of their effect.
Okay.
So I open the door.
All right. As you open the door, their prepared actions go off, and we are going to attempt to grab Sea-Toad Coin and Tati.
Oh, those were their action. Oh, interesting. Okay. Should I get my token out of the way and teleport myself out of the way here?
Yep.
All right,
So-
I'm over here.
Grabbing Sea-Toad Coin with advantage. A 23 to grab you, Sea-Toad Coin.
Yeah, that's one over.
All right, you're going to suffer 15 psychic damage as tentacles wrap around your face and reach for your nostrils and mouth and ears.
No thanks.
Tati, with advantage, does a 24 get you?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, you are going to suffer 10 psychic damage. And both of you guys are currently grappled.
What's the intelligence save?
That is to be stunned until the grapple ends, so I do need intelligence saves from each of you. That's the second part of that attack, so.
You have advantage on this, guys.
Alright, so Sea-Toad Coin saves, and Tati? Intelligence saving throw.
Rogues get
Going
this right.
slowly.
Yes.
All good.
Lovely.
Alright, Isaac, you may continue your turn.
Okay, so this is going to get very precise. So I spent a sorcery point to use distance spell, which is why I can cast Bane on all of them as my action, because they're all within range of me.
Sick.
And I have to burn a third level slot on it, even though it would normally only cost 2. But that's what we're up to here. Let me try and it's not displaying right. There we go. DC 18 charisma save for all of them.
Okay. Let me do the con save for the poison from Coin. I got that.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I got that.
The charisma saving throws 1, 2, 3, 4. And so, yeah,
One
the only
failure.
one that gets baned would be the second one, which would be this guy up here. This guy right here is the one who gets baned.
All right. Then I use remaining movement to go here.
Sure.
And I'm going to try something that is a little ridiculous, but I don't see any reason why it's against the... Like, I think rules is written. I'm fully clear to do this. I think it's just kind of nuts. They're 30 feet away from each other. Or they're 40 feet away from each other, which is the pain in my ass, because I have a spell that could hit all 4 of them if they're within 30 feet of the target I cast the spell on. Now, that was interesting earlier. I was bummed out because I would have to upcast it to 7th, and all upcasting it to 7th gives me as an additional target, which I didn't need because I was going to cast it on one of them, but I do need it because I'm going to cast Chain Lightning on myself. And from myself, all 4 of them. I am going to cast it at 7th level, which is 10d8. I'm going to add Bryn's Bardic Inspiration, which is an d8 as well, all right? So that's 11d8.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to max this damage, so it's going to be 88 damage to everybody.
Okay. Do you take the damage too?
So
I do. I'm resistant to the damage, but I do take the damage as well. Ignore the roll, of course. I'm spending the Channel Divinity. It's 88.
dexterity
Marking it
saving
off of
throws.
my item.
Holy shit.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And,
Dang.
So fucking epic.
yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
Eat my ass. All right, 88 damage to everybody here. I will do my own save. I forgot that's part of it. That's fine.
88
I
damage, you
take,
said?
Yeah, it's 88 to them. I take 44 because I failed my save, but I'm resistant.
Okay.
I
lightning
have
arcs
to do a
between
check
Isaac and
to
everybody.
try and even maintain Bane. Probably cannot.
Oh.
Oh,
You got it.
just kidding. I did. Fantastic. Okay, so Bane is still up. My Bardic Inspiration is gone. 88 damage to everybody. That's the end of my turn.
Damn.
That was fun.
That's impressive. Not gonna lie, that was really
Coolest fucking
cool.
character.
Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Everyone's
that
hair
felt
is
good.
standing on Ed.
Everyone's hair is standing on end. Yeah, exactly. That was okay. I am glad that worked.
Yeah. We don't like that.
I know I'm gonna pay for it, but like worth every
it.
fucking moment.
Holy shit.
So this guy is going to come over and is going to attack you with his tentacles. Does a
That
20
misses.
hit you? Okay. 20 misses you. Damn. All right. Well, that's what he gets for his attack. He does get a spell, so we're going to go ahead and use his spell as his bonus action. So the spell
Okay.
is a Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, and Shocking Grasp is going to deal, and he's got this at the first level, so that's 8 plus. So a total of 16 damage, and you lose your reaction.
Oh no!
I already
16
burned
lightning damage to Isaac. Who just dealt 44 lightning damage to himself.
It's like
That's
he looks and he's wondering if he's charging you up or actually hurting you.
wow, holding on to the
I
bane.
had already burned my reaction to get that teleport off anyways, so thankfully I didn't lose much there, but we'll see what's coming, because I can't shield my
Okay.
way out of this.
Yep. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and try to mess you up. So we're going to do those tentacles. We got to stop this. So
Yeah.
the tentacle attack with advantage.
Stop what? It's already
Damn.
happened.
Ooh.
For the record, I've been rolling like crap down here in the depths. It's just real bad.
I think these misses look like they look like just like after charge. They look like the chain lightning is over, and there's still these occasional like sparks and cracks just happening near his body, and they're occurring where like the tentacles would strike. They like spark to meet the tentacle and like blast it away.
Yep, I love it. And then his spell that he's going to cast with his bonus action is going to be Confusion on you.
Oh,
it's a
good.
wisdom
I'm gonna cast
save.
Counterspell.
You're going to counterspell
don't
him?
waste it. We're
Wait.
just gonna. Don't even bother. Isaac's last in initiative order, and we're
I
just
guess
gonna
we could
nuke
just
these
kind of
guys.
sweep these guys
You
up.
literally just ended the
He also has
encounter.
advantage on it from the spell.
I'm out of
I
range
guess-
of your. I'm out of range of your thing,
I
but
guess
it's okay.
it's,
I will.
I guess it's
Oh.
worth just letting it happen. We can just kill the guy who's concentrating.
No,
You can
it's
kill
from
the guy
Hero's
now.
Feast. It's from Hero's Feast, dude.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Mhm.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. And
Ruzin like holds up his
my
claw
saves aren't bad, I got
about
it.
to like throw a counter spell out, and then he says, "Oh, I don't need that. I'm just gonna kill you."
Tati,
I hope I resist
you are
with the
currently...
21.
Yep, you succeed.
Okay.
It's a DC 15, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. Of course, it would be the same as the tentacle. Okay, cool.
All right, Tati, what would you like to do as you're currently grappled by this thing?
I'm gonna glare
Tentacles
into
all
his
over the
face, and then his face and my face are gonna be swathed in shadows as I teleport the fuck away from there.
Classic. And she's gone.
Yeah, so his tentacles are empty. Ruzin's mount is empty. I am going to come over here, and while this
Yeah,
guy's
they're
making
about to be
faces at
empty.
Isaac, Yeah, I'm just gonna go check out what his kidney's doing. Come
I
on.
think he's
With
gonna
the
need some
kidneys?
dialysis after this one.
Good question. Do
What's
they
that?
have-
Super advantage. Goddamn super advantage. What are you doing?
They do not.
An 18 will
Goodness.
hit as you pierce him with your rapier.
Oh,
Causing 38 damage, and he dies.
Just drop that guy off the end of my rapier and smile at Isaac. Hey.
Good to see you.
And that's my turn.
He says that and like accidentally bursts out another lightning bolt. And he's like, sorry, it still is sort of. It takes a second. So.
It's like spicy food for I.
still got the hiccup.
All right. After Tati, we go to Crystal.
All right. Let's. This guy right here is grappling coin.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Let's just. Unfortunately, let's just touch him. One. I feel like Crystal, after seeing the other two teleport through, she just stomps through the door. She's like, I can't fucking do that. Like, no one was saying that. And she shoves this guy with cast inflict wounds on him.
Damn,
Wow.
a 30 to hit. Wow.
Delicious.
Holy
I can't
shit.
do such roll.
Just inflict death.
That,
All right,
that
he
was
has
so
3 hit
close.
points.
You can throw your Bardic on that damage if you want. I don't know if you want to save it for a saving throw, but you can throw Bardic on damage for a spell.
Yeah, I feel like Crystal would, just in character, I think she would want to kill this guy, so.
3? You get 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
You were gonna be so sad if it was a 2.
I was gonna be so upset. Coin gets the killing blow, and I'm like, grappled. I can't fucking teleport. What the hell is going on? And I'm
Ah, man. I mean, thanks.
10.
Well, I wanted to bash their heads together. What?
You can still bash
Still
their
two.
heads together.
Yeah, but it's not as fun if they're
I
not
don't
both
have anything to say
alive.
about it.
That's it for Crystal.
Okay. Saphira?
And here and take a nice looping swing at this guy.
Okay. With a 27, you will hit him, and you will deal 31 points of damage. He had 32 health. He has 1 hit.
God
So
damn
annoying.
it. Guard it, because you can throw it on there.
Yeah, she's got another sword.
Oh, that's
I'm just
right.
gonna kind of gonna off a little bit, twirl the blade in my hand, and just finish off, try to finish it off with a backward stroke.
Sure. And he dies.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else, Saphira?
Hey, Bryn, can you make it 4 for 4?
No response from Bryn.
Oh, that was at me. Sorry, I heard 4 for 4. I didn't hear Bryn. Yeah. Let's. I think Bryn finishes drinking his potion and then looks up, and they're all already dead. So yeah, Bryn's gonna advance into the room, and we're gonna firebolt this guy. With a 29 to hit for 19 fire damage.
Okay. 19 fire damage.
Who would have
Excellent.
guessed that you were gonna firebolt someone at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah. Good question. Oh, I could have added Bless to that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and then I'll get out of the way, and let's see if Ruzid can squeeze in and get there. Coin might have to take him out. But he's at
We're
like
just
6
gonna-
hit points.
We'll see.
We're just
Like,
gonna
I'm
stick
not-
his head through the door and open up his mouth and shoot a firebolt at the guy.
With an 18, you'll hit him for 13 damage. He had 13 hit points. He
Oh, very
dies.
nice.
Exact.
Well done.
Big Saxies.
Shooting like a really
And
hot
then I'm gonna
bubble at that
Move into
point.
the room.
All right. So we'll go ahead and remove them from the initiative because that doesn't need to happen.
Damn.
Eric,
All
are
right.
you flashing? Is it just me, or are you also flashing back to the game where there was a scene very similar? Isaac or Silas, we all walked into like, oh God's why walked into 4 or 6 mind hunter or mind flayers and took them out in the first round. Like everybody just decided to throw huge level spells and we took them out in the very first round.
People don't like
People
these
are
things.
afraid of mind
No,
flayers.
you should be. Silas did Cone of Cold as his action, and then bonus action Cone of Cold again when he saw these things. So like, I get it. Like,
Well, it's because
yeah,
they
yeah.
can stun lock your entire party.
Yeah.
All right. Saphira, anything else? Or that was Chris. Wow. Ruzid
It was
just
Ruzid.
went.
Now.
Yeah.
So it should be C-Toad Coin's turn. Sorry.
All right,
Mr.
he'll
Coin?
walk to the center of the room.
Okay.
Sees there are 4 doors. Are they similar doors of the same type?
All
of
4 of them
structure?
look exactly the same. They're stone doors that all open inward towards you. This room.
Okay. Want to just like counterclockwise it? Or I guess clockwise it. This way. I'm doing this one first. He just walks over here. He's gonna try and open the door.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna like cautiously, like he's looking it up and down and then trying to open it, which he's investigating it as he's going to open it.
Excellent. Cool. You investigate the door. It looks like a door. You don't see any
Alright.
traps. You don't see any runes. Seems pretty mundane.
Throws his hand on the knob, tries to turn it.
The knob is ice cold. Need you to roll a Constitution saving throw or have your hand freeze to the doorknob.
Hey, when
You're
that
good.
happens.
It's a DC 18.
Alright.
Wow.
You throw one of those fireballs this way? Firebolts this way? Yeah, he'll step back again, but won't do anything else.
After she took coin, we go to Mr. Isaac.
Isaac is going to go into the bag of holding and pull out seeing that everybody's dead, pull out the greater mana potion and kind of look around and be like, I don't think that's the worst thing we're going to meet here, and I'd love to have my 7th level spell slot back for whatever we do need, if nobody minds if I take this.
All of you.
You earned
Holding
it,
for-
honestly. With
That
how
was
badass that was.
That was
Alright.
very fun.
You deserve like 2 of those.
Thank you, but alas, we only have the one. So, I will take it. I appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. I will use my bonus action to hold my fucking breath as I roll
Come on.
2d6.
Get a 7.
All right.
Shit.
Excellent. Okay.
That's not bad.
Oh, I'll absolutely take it. I love that. Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Tati?
Could I rifle through this mind flayer's tentacles a little bit and try to do a history check on like stories someone might have told me about mind flayers?
Yes. So, let's roll your history check. At the same time as you do a dexterity saving throw with a DC of 21.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
You're good with the history check. Mind flayers are super nasty. I'm just going to go ahead and send you everything you need to know about this lovely individual. You go, Tati.
Got a diary on him or something?
15 for that dex.
Tati, you are inside that aura of purity, right? Does that give her advantage on that check or not?
It depends on what it's for.
It's
Is it
an
imposing a
dexterity saving
condition?
throw.
not
No,
a
it's not a
condition,
condition.
Then-
It's not a condition. No. See, what happened was when you messed with its tentacles, a little parasite grabbed your hand and bit into you and slipped under your skin into your bloodstream.
Ew.
That's not good.
I played the first 4 levels of Baldur's Gate, so
You did, huh?
Yeah, me too. Me too. I definitely remember that happening.
Does this count as a disease?
Nope.
counts as a parasite.
Bruce, it's got fleas. It's fine.
Yeah, don't have to compete.
Not to-
Does it? Does my 31 history? I'm just wondering if the 31 history gives me like an idea of what just happened to my hand.
Yeah, with the 31 history, mind flayers have parasitic spores inside them. There's small parasites that can be implanted either behind the eye or through the bloodstream. The bloodstream takes longer than the eye version. The eye version allows the mind flayers to literally see through your eyes during the infestation. The one that goes in your skin is not quite as controlling, but you are currently doomed to become a mind flayer.
Can I latch down on my wrist and cut off all the circulation to my hand and just be like, oh, I should have thought of that before I touched him. I was trying to remember the story. I got bit. And that's...
Okay.
I would like to attempt to stop all
Roll
of the
a
blood
medicine
from
check,
moving
please.
from my wrist.
Roll a medicine check, please.
I have like little tiny wrists. It's probably easy.
Tiny wrist. Only like 3.5 feet tall.
Let's hope we have regenerate to amputate. grow back.
I mean, just bite it off, Rizid.
I actually, if you're successful at this, Tati, I do have an idea that won't be pain-free, but might work.
Right, you'll be able to do a basic tourniquet. I'm cool with that. Just grabbing your wrist, trying to prevent the blood flow from letting that parasite move up. Got it. So
I got
that's
bit by a parasite. It's gonna turn me into a mind flayer. I'm so sorry that you don't touch the tentacles, guys. Don't touch them.
Don't touch it. I feel like Crystal's like, who was gonna touch the tentacles?
That's legitimate for Crystal.
I was thinking, and I was like, yeah, nobody else in this party would have that urge. But kind of, guys, I think we all know Saphira would have that urge.
That's actually super true. The rogues, both eyes on the rogues at all times.
Yeah.
Hands to yourself.
Right. Buddy says
Name
my-
one time I've ever touched a tentacle I wasn't supposed to.
I call it passive investigation when you just have to touch stuff. Like,
And every baby ever has passive investigation. Got it.
good, yeah.
Crystal, what would you like to do?
It's like being last in initiative is like you have a plan and then someone touches a tentacle and then you're like, huh, okay.
But I do think I got it. Like, I don't think you have to factor that in. I mean,
Okay,
I don't
cool.
know. Unless you have something that you know will solve it, then you should try that. I have something that I think Eric will be cool about letting us attempt, and we'll see how the dice roll.
5, 4, okay.
Is it like a jellyfish thing? Like if we pee on the wound, that'll... No? Okay, forget I said anything.
Gross. Is there any way
that
for
does
me
work.
to know how
Go ahead.
long Tati has before she turns into a mind flayer?
My
No.
wrist, my hand's gonna get dead before the mind flayer thing
Right.
happens.
This is very true. We would like you to keep your hand. So if I have an idea of how long we have, then I can fix the whole thing. What do I know? Is there any way to know how long?
You can roll a history check as well. Sure.
Okay. Or wait, but on a history check, on her 31, she didn't know.
No,
Oh.
it's
Can
a
I roll?
32.
Oh, can I roll a medicine check?
Sure, I'm cool with medicine check for this.
Okay, that's the only hope I have of getting up there.
Yeah. If only you hadn't used your bardic inspiration.
I don't have it. I use it to kill my. Oh, but I am blessed. Hell yeah, because I use the
Okay.
heroism.
Okay.
There we go.
Excellent.
Bless
So-
doesn't add to
I don't think
ability
plus
checks.
applies to that.
It's okay.
It's just attack.
We're going to go ahead and
rolls.
bend the rules
It's
here.
alright,
We're going to
we-
bend the rules.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, Tati has 1d31. How many days? She has how many days till Tati turns into a mind flayer? As Roll20 is taking forever today. 14 days.
Okay. Crystal's like, you can let go of your hand. Please let go of your hand.
I'm not letting go of my hand. Take the hand.
You have 14. You have
Don't
14
let go of your hand.
days.
Don't let go of your hand. Though, if I have a chance to try to fix this now, it requires you continuing to hold your hand. for
Okay.
at least one
Okay.
more turn.
When Isaac is done, please let go of your hand because you have 14 days. Your hand does not.
Yeah, but extracting it from my hand is so much easier than extracting it from my brain.
The
Probably true.
Crystal looks at her. She's like, "Yes, but magic." Okay. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's all. That's. Oh, actually,
Alright.
is there anything in this room? That's what I was gonna ask. Like, is there anything like here?
There's a throne there. That red thing is a throne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Empty one.
There's 6
Don't
pillars
say
and
that.
there's water on the floor.
They weren't sitting in it for a reason.
I was gonna say. I literally.
It's
Crystal
so
looks
funny
at-
that right after she goes, hands to yourselves, everybody then looks at the throne and looks at Crystal and is like, don't.
Oh my god. It's too real. Okay.
Don't touch the doorknobs either.
Oh, that's it. Crystal's gonna stop while she's ahead. No sitting.
Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Saphira?
Is this a statue right here?
They are statues, yes.
Are they
They
statues?
look
that-
exceedingly lifelike. What was the question?
I was gonna say, are they statues that look like anything I might recognize?
Yes, they are statues of mind flayers.
Okay. Look exceedingly lifelike.
In fact, you might say these are petrified mind flayers.
Yeah. So they got stones then.
Yep.
So
More or
I
less,
feel like
yeah.
only Crystal and Tati laughed at that, which is funnier.
I think
be
Isaac
fair-
delayed laugh. Like I think Isaac had like a delayed like a
What
dad,
else?
like very much a dad figuring out a new like hip kid joke. You know what I mean? Like,
What
oh,
else
I've
is
heard
there for
about
them
that
to
on the
do?
TikToks. I know what you kids are. I've heard that joke on the TikToks. I know.
They're alone in an empty room. What else is there to do but get stoned?
I don't know. Open a
Damn
window,
it, buddy.
maybe.
Underwater.
Do you know how far underwater we are?
I'm not gonna touch the throne because apparently it's a bad idea. Allegedly. But I would like to take a closer look at it and see if
Sure,
there's anything notable about it.
sure. And let's roll your investigation check. With an 18, you look at it, and there's some designs on it. There's some writing on it. Looks very interesting, but you can't really make out the hieroglyphics of it. The hieroglyphics do look like they're moving, though. You take a blink, you look back at them, they're not moving.
Kind of is that similar like to Bono's door, or is that
Roll an
No, I don't-
insight check.
at those?
Thank you for your insight check.
I just can't remember if my notes would say something, but we'll figure that out later. I think that's.
You can roll a history check if you'd like.
I think I will.
Okay. Awesome. With a 23 on a natural 1, these runes and letters are not similar and don't match the previous experience.
Okay. Right. I think that is all I'll do for now.
Bryn Gemflower. As Saphira does a cursory investigation of the throne, what would you like to do?
I'm going to go over to here, being very careful not to touch the tentacles, and I'm going to offer whatever assistance I can to Crystal and Isaac as they try and help Tati. One thing that we have, Tati, we do have the Chrononacrum key. If we can't stop you from turning into a mind flayer, we could reset. We'd have to swim through the ocean again and go through the temple entrance again.
No.
Okay, your call.
Let's just chop off my hand first.
Whatever you say.
I mean, if we do chop off your hand,
You can get
can
a really
Crystal
cool
make it
headband.
regenerate or something? Maybe
Right?
not.
Actually,
And to be clear, the hand that I'm cutting the circulation off is the one that looks like a regular hand. My other hand still looks like a skeleton hand.
To clarify, yeah, Crystal can prepare regenerate at some
I would
point.
have been impressed if the parasite was somehow swimming through your skeleton hand.
Oh,
Remember,
the
it only
skeleton hand.
appears.
Yeah.
Good.
It just
Good.
looks badass. It's not actually a skeleton hand. I mean, it has a skeleton in it, but
Somewhere. in
also
there.
there's flesh that you just can't see.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Just remember, we all have a skeleton inside of us. It's really juicy.
Don't remind
Mine
me.
looks like this.
All right, so Bryn's providing the help action. Mr. Ruzid.
I'm gonna. Well, this effect ends. So I just have bless now. I become normal size.
Okay.
But also. Well, we're not rushing into the next room, it appears, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5. I'll just dash up to there and kind of chill for a moment while everyone's trying to analyze the situation.
Okay. See to a coin. Oh, go ahead. Anything else?
Hopefully you don't, hopefully we can stop you from turning into a mind slayer. I mean, I think the cutting off your hand idea is pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty sure Crystal can just regenerate it later.
Oh, solid backup plan.
I mean, as a backup plan. I'm saying we can do it, and I'm pretty sure Crystal can just grow your hand back, so.
If it has to be done, Ruzit, I want you to do the honors.
Very kind of you.
don't bite it off. The parasite goes in your mouth.
There's a silver lining to everything.
Damn! Almost got him. Almost got him.
I could see this party hot potatoing a parasite unintentionally.
Absolutely.
A mind flayer parasite.
That'd be
Isaac's
great,
about to
wouldn't
he's about to put his mouth on the
Biggest
bite
game
and
of
suck it
tag.
back out.
it?
No,
Suck the
you're
poison out. Mr. Seaton Coin, what would you like to do?
Okay, it seems like you guys have the whole arm chop situation covered. He's going to investigate the northmost door of him,
Sure.
similar to the other one, but with a
course.
bit better awareness now of what to expect.
Sure. The doorknob on that door is also very frosty.
Yeah.
You don't touch it. You hover your hand over it, and you can feel the sensation of cold. You've learned your lesson.
Okay. I assume it doesn't really take an action. He's going to walk to the other doors and just confirm whether these other doorknobs also
All
appear the
four of
same.
them do. Yes.
Okay. Coin will spend his turn doing that. Return to everyone. And all right, update on the doorknob situation, which I think is pretty, important. All very cold. What's going on here?
I'm going to send you a little message here, Cito Coin.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
of where you
very
ended up.
cool.
Um,
And that will presumably be the end of his turn,
unless you went to move after
Yeah.
that notification.
Interesting. Coin is looking down as he walks up, and he'll say, "Hey, maybe we should continue this not near the balloons that you're standing around." He says, pointing at the mind flayers on the ground, which if anyone looks down, they will notice probably a bit of activity.
As he
Did you
points
say
down, you
balloons?
guys watch as the heads of the mind flayers expand outwards, and the two down here burst.
Oh shit!
Do
In a
intergalactic
5-foot area.
devourers appear in their place?
Nope. Just
Or
a whole bunch of little parasites on the ground around them.
if it's still
It's
Coin's turn, he
dust.
steps back 5 feet. That's
Okay.
forgot to mention that
Cool.
part.
So.
Okay.
So there's that one. Yep. And this one over here.
All right, we have limited time to get away from these, but they died a turn later, I believe, which is useful.
Yep. It is now your turn. What would you like to do, Isaac?
I think
gonna
these
go
are going to
over
explode
here.
right after your turn.
Yep.
Right after my turn?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
because that's when they went in the initiative order.
Okay. Bummer.
I wonder if just throwing a fireball on them would incinerate them sufficiently.
This is so irritating. Um,
Can you shove?
do I get the
Log
impression
away?
that these parasites would, like, they've got what, 1 HP, like an area of effect spell that does guaranteed damage would just blow them away, right?
Yeah.
Can you yeet the bodies across the room?
I'm not touching this shit.
No, like not with
What I
the-
can-
Honest, Bryn, go ahead,
What I
grab him.
can do is I'm going to use 10 of my 15 remaining movement to push Bryn 5 feet this way.
Okay, Brandon, are you resisting?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Isaac's
use.
terrifying and he's twice my size. If he wants to push me over, he can push me over.
Good thing they have.
Damn.
Good thing they have 1 HP as parasites because I did 2 fucking damage. But I do it in this 15-foot cube, so I do 2 damage to everything in that 15-foot cube. 1 if they make the save, but like that still I assume kills
they
a
die.
parasite.
Yeah, they will die.
So I just. And I don't have the sorcery points anymore to like cast a shocking grasp on you this same turn, Tati, which is what you see he's preparing to do on his next turn. I wanted to place my hand over where you're holding the parasite and just shock the hell out of it and do a shocking grasp on your hand or wrist. Would that have? Could I have tried that, Eric?
Uh,
Since she's doing the tourniquet, to keep it at a spot in her
Yeah.
hand, can I just shock the hell out of her hand?
yeah. Now the question is did she catch it in time? So, yeah, you can certainly do it.
Sorry that
You're
I
not
have to
sure
wait
if
another
it's gonna
turn
work or
time.
not.
I didn't want us to all get a bunch more in a second. But that's if you're willing to try and hold your hand for another turn, that's what I'm going to try on my next turn.
All right,
And that's all I can do.
Tati.
Yeah. Grandma's training for first aid said that the tourniquet can stay on for more than 6 seconds, so we're good. Like,
All right,
Phew.
Crystal. What'd you like to do, Crystal?
Let's move. She's just gonna move positions. Let's see here. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. And ooh. Yeah, actually, never mind. I'm gonna wait on that. I think Crystal's just gonna hang out. She'll hold an action in case somebody opens a door, like specifically this door. And that will be it. Oh, she's gonna apply a little bit of lipstick.
Oh, okay.
Dun, dun.
Safina, what would you like to do, Safina?
Alright. I'm just gonna keep looking around. Are these like cauldrons?
They are large hanging pots with burning coals in them, and the coals are magical.
Okay. Arcana is not great, so I'm probably not going to be familiar with what kind of magical they are, but coals, hot. I don't want to touch them.
There's no heat.
No heat.
Nope.
They're cold.
Sure.
Look, you gotta take the low hanging fruit when it's there.
Yeah.
I am just gonna anything I can do here or have it well handled. Don't think there's
As well as we can, like he shows you what we're gonna attempt to try. I don't if there's a way you can think of to help, that would be great. I this is the best I got.
All right.
I
Anything
will
else, Sarah?
cast. Will use my action to cast thaumaturgy. To just. We're gonna create some like all rumbles of thunder just because this seems like a mad sciencey solution, so it needs mad science in the background noise.
Fantastic.
Thank you for the ambiance.
Cool. As there's thunder going, we go to Bryn.
Anything I can do, gang?
If he can
We still-
blast away the other critters down there somehow.
Blasting's not really my thing. I'm gonna get up here and cast Hinder Fate in case I need to hinder some fates. Yeah, I'll just. Sometimes it's best to just not get in the way. I don't think I have any convenient way of cleaning up all of those parasites without expending like a wall of fire. So, yeah, just gonna hold position and
Okay.
be ready to delay a dice roll if the need be. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to click on that.
All good. So after Bryn, we go to Ruzin.
Dodge and turn. Riz is still like
Relaxing.
Just chilling. Everything's gonna be okay, right? We're gonna destroy the other parasites, right? They're not gonna crawl over the whole room. I hope so. Can't really do much about it myself.
Step on them.
Maybe
You know,
your fleas will eat them.
You know, these are creative ideas, but not good ones. I'm gonna be honest.
Jesus Christ. What a like backhanded like compliment. That was so
All right.
I'm
So,
picturing it
Bruiser
being
way,
said in a
backhand
boardroom
compliment.
somewhere.
100%. I just have business rude, Bruisin.
after Ruzin, we go to Mr. Coin.
Coin is going to cast Thaumaturgy and double up Saphira's ambiance.
Okay.
You got it.
Excellent.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Gonna try to shock the parasite and kill it.
No, I'm talking about all the crackling sounds. I thought isn't that you?
If you mean in character, like the lightning that's happening, yes. I was muted out of game. If you meant like any
multiple
noise
people
you're hearing,
cast spells to add to the ambiance. That
Ruzit
aren't
is
Isaac.
mistaking the Thaumaturgy for.
Oh,
Isaac's
because it
work.
was. Well, but you did, so I didn't think you were assuming it was me because they're like casting it out in the open. So I thought you were sorry. I thought you were saying there was something on my speaker. My bad. I fully.
Bruce is
Oh,
only
I
half
had-
paying attention, so he's just like, it must be Isaac.
I'm getting ready to do something extremely cool, Ruzid. Just you wait, and I will attempt to like place my hand over the wrist and hand. Probably his hand's bigger than yours, so you can kind of just wrap it around like your palm and wrist at the same time, and will apologize in advance. If she's holding it out to me, like, do I have to do an attack? I assume I have to do an attack roll still. Is it at advantage if she's like at least like letting go?
You
Or
just
just
have to be, not get on that one with advantage.
Oh, I only rolled it once, but I didn't get in that one, so we were fine.
Okay, you're fine.
So I do 5, well, low damage on 3d8. But I was thinking about the order of it, and if she got it in time, it all happened on her turn. Like, she did the free interaction to touch the tentacle, and then action medicine check immediately after. So I'm hoping that like, yeah.
So
either way,
here's where we're going to have some fun, because it's always fun to not know for sure, but we're going to find out. Tati, because you've received this treatment from Isaac, and the assistance from Bryn and everything, I would like you to roll a D100, please.
Okay.
Right, so you got a 36. I'm going to be rolling a D100, and I would like you to choose, is the number going to be higher or lower than 36? If you're wrong, they did not get the parasite.
I think lower.
Okay. All right.
No, way higher.
They did not get the parasite. It has slipped through, but you don't know that.
Isaac, or Damon, I'd just like to say, me and you both made the same gesture and chuckled.
Yep. All right.
It was a fair analysis, as this is the train
For
wreck.
this, I was about to say exactly the same thing. Like, for the train wreck, I get it.
That was my logic.
Oh, for sure. I was like, oh, this is easy. I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. Like,
I did, as soon as you, exactly. You have the gut reaction, then you're like, well, but it's us. So maybe I would have assumed we'd do poorly too.
All right. So, Tati, after Isaac, is there anything else you'd like to do, Isaac, as you believe you have gotten rid of the parasite?
I mean, I guess he still probably doesn't. Like, I think Isaac's wise enough, and it's just not. Isaac, I don't think he does a lot of. Yeah, I mean, I assume can he at least maybe make an insight check? But I mean, I think he knows. I don't know one way or the other. We tried at least within 14 days. I think he would be like, let's get her to a doctor either way, right?
Yeah, you're gonna keep an eye on her.
Is that safe to assume? Okay, cool.
Absolutely, that's totally safe to assume.
Does anybody mind if I try and open one of these doors? I really don't think I'm going to care about the quote.
Yeah, go for it.
please do.
Saying the cold
I'm
never
gonna open the
bothered
store.
you anyway.
All right, you can open that door.
How do I
Oh,
miss
you're
all
going
of
through
them? You
doors?
pick up
Oh
all of
my
them.
god!
Oh my god.
So I need you to go ahead and first, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Got to be the DC 18 or be frozen.
Fire! Oh wait, it's frozen.
Frozen. Well,
Frozen
like
to the door. Yeah, his hand gets frozen to the doorknob, which will give him disadvantage. So you do not have disadvantage on this dexterity saving throw.
I have a
But
question. Is this one of your living spells, though?
no, this is
Okay.
just a gout of flame.
Okay. Well,
So
All right, we're gonna be hindering
dexterity
something, I
saving
think.
throws, and this is going to be a DC 20.
Okay.
under Ruses, I
Sif-
think his is the worst. You should hold his if you're willing.
the Rusid's also.
I have a plus
brick.
5. It's not. I think mine's better than yours potentially. What's yours, Isaac?
I
8.
Oh 8. Okay, never mind.
I'm more worried about like massive damage happening, because that's a lot of fucking fire.
I can resist
I'll
it.
be okay. Like, yeah, I can also resist it.
You
Exactly.
have absorb. Okay, I will take your advice. I will hinder Rusid's dex save
Okay,
using my reaction.
excellent. So I need dexterity saving throws with DC 20. Isaac's going to fail. Saphira's going to succeed and take no damage. All right, so the 16d8 will be 72 fire damage to Isaac. Ruzid, your save is currently paused
Can I
as
try
the flames
inspiration?
wrap around you. Sure.
Can I try my inspiration on this? I'm gonna burn
Absolutely.
inspiration to try on this.
Wow.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, that was a
You'll
shitty deck save that you rolled. That was...
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All
I
right,
don't
so
want
you'll
to burn
take
my last
36.
first level slot on this, on cutting this in half. Cool.
Okay. 36 fire damage to Isaac as a gout of flame washes over. It washes over and fades. Ruzid does
Jokes
not-
aside, props to our party for like with not that much coordination. Like, you know what I mean? 16d8 came at 3 of us, and 2
We
of
really-
us just said
yeah.
no, thank you to all of it. Like, props.
Rizzo
Good
just
work.
Really could have been hoarding that door.
Rizzo just looks at himself and is like, "Was my dad a red dragon or something?"
And he'll just sort of look and sheepishly be like, okay, so maybe I pull another potion out of the bag of holding. If that's cool with everybody.
this
Having
Comes in
just
the other gun.
drank from a fucking flamethrower, like maybe having just French kissed a red dragon, maybe I.
Also, what is this lineup? Like, why are we all like in a line just outside of the fire? I was
Well,
like,
it usually makes some sense though with this because you want like people with reactions to be able to see the things they might be reacting to. So I usually try to be like in sight for the reaction, but you risk this.
yeah,
Criminal lineup over there.
I know.
I think that
that's
should teach
my-
a lesson of being very careful about opening strange doors.
Sitting on strange thrones.
I guess as my bonus action, I will drink a potion of healing because there's no guarantee in this party that somebody doesn't just open this door to the north and I get another blast of fire to the face before we get to my turn. So I'll drink one as a bonus action. That's it for me.
That
Okay.
would be kind of funny.
Tati,
Good idea, but
what would you like to do, Tati?
I would like to. I still got my hand tourniqueted. I'm a little concerned about like where the body went and like how that's getting out of my hand. Blast of fire, clearly distracting. I am still considering chopping off my hand to get this corpse out of it. Is there anything in there, Isaac?
Sorry,
Just
I was trying to click on mute. No, it's just a hallway. It looks like to me. I mean, that might maybe be a doorway back here, but like the hallway itself is blank. There may be a door at the end of it,
Alright, well,
hooking south.
let us know if there's anything to fight, I guess. Could I do... God damn. Alright. I have a weird one. I'm gonna do this because Tati's hoping for a different reaction, but also Ray is hoping for a different reaction. I'm going to call up one of my cousins and
Okay.
put on that mask. Specifically, I'm gonna do the like the full call that
Okay.
I've just been doing like in the evenings a couple times. Oop, that's the wrong character. Definitely gonna know the name of a cousin in a second. Let's see, we're gonna call up. Yeah, let's go with cousin Karina.
Okay.
She has an expertise in just so many exciting things. She has an expertise in we'll do survival. She
Okay.
makes poisons and IEDs and things. So we'll do survival for right now.
Is she chiding you for what you did?
She she has a pretty ruined voice actually, so she doesn't say a whole lot.
Okay.
Let's see. I would say she's happy to chide, but also like curious about what things are and loves to touch things herself, and also like the bodies of those mind flayers could be turned into some interesting things.
Gotcha.
When I put her mask on and go for the full body thing, I turn intangible. Like I'm doing the ghost walk
Ooh.
thing.
Cool.
This one.
EDs.
So my cousin's taking over my whole body for this.
All right.
And Tati's hoping that by going intangible, we can make the corpse of a little dead parasite fall out of our hand.
Okay.
Ray is hoping that if there's still a creature in there that I'm sharing space with, something else happens.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Interesting. That's a very interesting.
You just became a ghost?
Could
Like,
they
right
in
go
front
to the
of us?
wall, and then the bugs forced out of them.
So
Became
for
light
you, I
ghost.
think it looks more like I've got like one of those weird overlays, where it's like me and it's my cousin. Just like I look completely different, but like if you watch for like a long second, you can see me flicker back in and out.
Like a Tati Rorschach test.
Like one of those those like holographic cards that you can like tilt and it has a different image.
Yeah. Let's see.
Kind of awesome.
Is that supposed to be happening to you, or is that the mind flayer doing stuff?
What kind of parasite was this again, did you say?
We're losing time. It's already reached the brain.
You just hear like somebody that sounds like they've just smoked so many cigarettes forever. And she's just like, kids, calm down.
I'm sorry. What parasite is this again?
Maybe the Fae are fucking with us.
The parasite. It's capable of communication. Maybe we could talk it out.
Crystal's getting ready to cast command on the parasite.
And there's no 5E definition for this one. So I went over to Paizo for Pathfinder, and they call this an infestation. And
You can just tell me what happens. I'm gonna go ghosty. I'm gonna take a step back and shake my hand out while still trying to hold a tourniquet on my ghostly hand with my other ghostly hand.
Eric, I don't know if you can hear me
Sure,
right now. But
nothing
my
falls out.
connection is kind
Yes.
of bad. Okay.
I think
Never
Eric,
mind.
I think you cut out a
I
bit.
can hear you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Continue.
didn't hear anything of what you
I
said
will
about
reconnect.
infestations in Pathfinder.
We got like
You
every
just said
fourth
we
word.
heard that there was an infestation in Pathfinder, and then
Yeah,
nothing.
I don't think he's getting what you're saying.
He just dropped out of Discord for the
Oh.
Yeah.
reset.
Wah, wah, wah.
The parasite got to Eric too.
Oh no!
No.
Well, it's actually not a parasite; it's an infestation that got to Eric.
Oh no.
I mean, like, that's. Those can't be the same thing.
I don't know. He was talking about something Pathfinder rules related with
All
the
right.
word infestation.
So,
Hmm.
can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
And yeah.
Okay. 5th edition doesn't have a ruling on parasites, so I went and looked at Paizo, and they call it an infestation as opposed to a disease or a poison, and so infestations do teleport with you. And I
Okay.
think that's the direction I want to go with it.
Not teleporting, but I
is-
also don't mind.
Yeah.
Can we see when Tati's becoming a ghost? Can we see the parasite inside her?
No, it becomes Ghosty 2
Okay.
because it has become part of her.
Then, as my action, I would like to make a survival check with my cousin's intelligence on
Yep.
the subject, just to figure out how to get a corpse body out of my hand.
Okay.
Hold on. I saw that gout of flame. I'm really kind of hung up on my hand though, so.
I have an idea.
Tati's like,
It's a
flame was
little-
cool. Bug though.
I have an idea. It's a little convoluted. It depends on how Eric
Wow.
interprets the parasite mechanics of a Pathfinder.
Holy shit.
That's a
yeah.
15, by the way.
It's a 15. Okay. With the 15, you could cut open your hand and look for it. Just fish around in the muscles.
I thought that was going to be the case. Got it. So I think that's all. That was my bonus action and my action.
Yeah. It's going to be
I
unpleasant for sure.
mean,
At least
it
you'll
all
find out
depends
one
on
way
your
or the other.
perspective.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go hunting for a bug body.
I wonder if I can help you find it. If I were to cast the spell Fairy Fire on a space with Tati in it, would it be possible to light up if Tati makes the dex save and the creature inside does not? Would it be possible to light up the parasite inside Tati's body, and then if she's ghostly and translucent, it cannot benefit from invisibility, and then we could lance it with like a mind sliver or something?
In character,
Let's see
Bryn,
here.
that's not gonna work because the thing's dead already. So it's not a creature. It won't be affected by your spell.
I'm
Well-
worried that what if it's not dead?
Oh. Well, I think probably Isaac got it, right? He got all those other ones.
Well, they had
Can I get you to display the text of Fairy Fire?
Yes.
So I have an idea when it gets to my turn.
Alright.
This is, oh my God, this is all very fun. Find the bug.
That's interesting. I'm leaning towards no on that one. I like the idea, but at the same time, I see Fair Fire as something that affects the outside of a person as opposed to,
Okay.
illuminating
Yeah.
their innards.
That's reasonable.
Although it'd be really pretty, but really gross. Just saying.
Oh, I guess why not? I guess Ruzi will just cast poison spray after Toddy opens her mouth, and then it'll kill everything inside of her.
Yeah, you're on to something. As long as it doesn't also kill Tati.
It'll work wonderfully.
Or it'll also work wonderfully, just above the table.
Double wonderfully.
Just
All right. So after Tati's turn, we go to Crystal.
So,
Remember, you guys don't know that it didn't work.
for sure, yeah, for sure. I think because Crystal is
That's
seeing.
why I'm pursuing the let's just have somebody tell us whether it worked or not within 14 days. We can't assume either way. That's why that's Isaac's take.
Yeah.
Another option is Crystal could stand right next to Tati and do a locate creature looking for the nearest parasite. And if it points to Tati, then we're in trouble.
Well, I mean, that's like that's what Crystal's gonna do. Just seeing Tati's anxiety, she's like, all right. She like walks over, grabs her. Well, I can't. She just tries to grab her. Can't grab her.
Maybe not now because it's a concentrate spell, and you've got the aura, so we should probably get the most out of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess
we can use it tonight before a long rest, just to confirm.
Yeah, we can use it. Although, without using magic, I think, let's see. What would the actual...
Help me tie a rope around my wrist so I can use my other hand.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna help her, like, secure her hand so that she can use the other one to fight. And that will be it, maybe. Yeah, there's no actual open wound on her hand, correct? Or her wrist?
There's a little tiny thing. Looks about I'd say about a quarter inch. A tiny thing.
It may.
Sounds good. Okay. Yep. I'll help her secure her hand, and then let's go. And she's gonna walk over to Isaac. How many healing spells do we have in the bag of holding? She'll ask Isaac this. You have it, right?
Yeah. How many healing potions, or how many
potions?
spells?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
how many healing potions?
We have 39 potions of regular healing, 3 of supreme, and 3 of superior.
Sick. Okay.
I'm gonna take a supreme in a second.
Good. Okay. All I needed to know. We're just damage control. That's all we're doing right now. Okay, cool. Then, because you guys just got blasted with fire, Tati may or may not have, other things living inside her. And I have like 10 more feet of movement, so I think she's just gonna walk in right here.
Okay.
And that will be the end of her turn.
Awesome. Saphira?
Here we'll go ahead and walk in. The scroll on the table.
Yep, it is.
Pick it up and see what it says.
All right. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw with the DC 20 or be forced to read it.
You have advantage.
And I have heroism. Let's see. Exactly.
Okay. Awesome. Saphira, this is a scroll of self-immolation.
Jesus Christ.
This entire place is cursed.
Crystal's like, I'm about to get out a rope and make all of you hold on to it, I swear to God.
I can think of circumstances we're supposed to have.
If my mom was a red dragon, that would be probably comforting. Maybe.
It's a
Go ahead and add a scroll of self-immolation to your character sheet.
Oh, would it get rid of all the parasites? Maybe I should use that. Huh.
Right. Anything else, Saphira?
Yes, I'm gonna keep moving. Let's see.
Two. Excuse me.
Dash.
Okay. Crystal, as Saphira is moving away from you, from your perspective, I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw. It's a DC 20.
Okay. I cannot make that.
Cannot make an intelligence saving throw with DC 20? Okay. Then as you watch Saphira walk away from you towards the far end of the hall, Saphira appears to be aging. Her hair goes white. She gets a stoop and begins to develop a hunchback. She begins limping and clutching at the wall, moving along far end. Saphira, you feel none of these effects.
Does anyone else see this, or is it just Crystal?
Just Crystal.
No.
Saphira, come back. Wait, come back. Can you just like walk closer to me? Can you just like come closer?
Do you face her?
Yeah, I'm turning back around. Yeah.
Her face looks like the Crypt Keeper. The skin is just stretched tight. It's got warts all over it. It's desiccated. Her teeth are rotten away, and her eyes, the lids have been peeled back, and she looks at you maniacally.
Yeah. Can you just like come back here? You've got like something on your face.
Is it?
Saphira, you look at Crystal. Crystal looks the same way.
Did you do something to your hair and everything else about you?
No, it's the same. Crystal like flips her hair.
From your perspective, Saphira, she just tussles her hair and it goes straight out like Doc from Back to the Future. Her hair just goes full white shock out.
Nice.
I think we might use that key if that's what we can't fix. I'm gonna move back there and use my action to dash and read the party.
Okay.
Does Crystal look back to normal as I get back, or does she still like?
As you get closer, she regains her youth. So do you, Saphira.
Oh, that's a relief.
She's like, oh, no worries, you got it. Sorry, thought there was something on your face.
Well, I looked down that way, and that spot where it looks like there's a door. I didn't see a door or a hallway going that. Well, I didn't look very hard though. I kind of distracted.
I can take a second look
Oh.
if you need one.
Hey, if you want, be careful because I think there might be weird time stuff going on, and I kind of do like, a stage whisper. Put one hand to the side of my mouth so that like Crystal can't read my lips, and it's like, so that turned like really old.
Huh. Weird. But you look fine.
Yes, I do.
Huh, maybe you just aged well.
All right. Anything else, Saphira? Oh, go ahead.
Never presumed I'd age much at all. I figured I'd go out in the blaze of glory when I was still young, but it's not a bad thing to know that.
The day is young,
Right.
Saphira.
That it is. Yeah, that's all I got.
Bryn?
Brendan's gonna ask Ruzid to step out of the path of where the fire was, so I can release Hinder Fate, and then I'll cast another one, another
Okay.
instance of it, and then I'm just gonna. Is there anything else in here? 3, 4. Not really. Yeah, I'll wait for the rest of the party to take the lead. I do get my reaction back. I'll step. I'll stay where I am, and then at the end of the turn, I'm concentrating on 2 spells. I can't fail to save, but it's a good habit to remember that I'm doing it. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Riz is gonna check out this room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Ruzid becomes desiccated, nearly skeletal as he's walking away from you guys.
What's happening again?
So, we're just gonna like take a closer look at this table and like the vase, I guess, on it. Try to see
Sure.
if there's anything interesting.
Can you make it up to it?
I could dash. 5,
Okay.
10. Over there.
Sure. Roll your investigation, please.
Not
With
terrible.
an 18. Depicted
Actually,
on
it's
this
a 14,
vase.
I think. Because I
Okay,
didn't.
14?
The bless doesn't
Fine.
apply to the ability
That's
check.
fine. The vase is a earthen pot. It's about 1.5 feet tall, and on the outside of it, there is a depiction of a humanoid form in black armor that has bands across it. Got a domed head and spikes coming out of its shoulders. It seems to be floating above the ocean, and there are arms reaching up towards it. You look inside, the pot is empty.
There's some like weird pot. That's like a weird inscription. I kind of don't want to touch it, but I also want to bring it over. Well,
Let's just not touch anything in this creepy place.
I like that idea.
Never know
5,
that.
10. Wait, what, Saphira?
That pot might be how those mind flayers back there got stoned.
Good one.
Get rid of
And
all.
Ruse is gonna end his turn on that.
Mr. Coin?
Coin walks over here.
Wait, also, how is Ruzid looking from Saphira's perspective?
Oh, right now he's dragging his old engorged belly across the floor with a rope, just pulling it along. It looks gross. You're emaciated, but this belly, your organs have formed a sack that's just dangling on the floor like a colostomy bag.
That's how half dragons eat.
Coin says to Tati, "You know, I don't think you need to worry. Parasites aren't that scary. I actually had a cousin who beat one once. I mean, technically he challenged his landlord to a sword fight and won. But I think it's close enough."
Incredible.
What was his name?
Tenant.
Oh, man.
He died a few years later, though. I think it was like a tapeworm or something.
Oh,
Fruit
yeah.
so low it had fallen off the tree but not yet landed on the ground, and you caught it just before it did.
Did you have a roommate in the military named Lou?
Jesus.
I'm not going to respond to that.
Oh, because that's where it crosses Coin's line.
Coin is like, I'm offended.
How crass do you think my lineage is? I think
Anything
he had a
else,
cousin
Coin?
named Lou, though. No,
Anything else?
that was his entire turn.
All right. Isaac, what would you like to do?
Isaac will step aside so that if anybody opens up another door, he's out of range of that nonsense. He'll go over here. Action to take the potion out of the bag. Bonus action to drink it. And that's my turn.
Excellent. Tati, what would you like to do? As I was taking down Cito's latest cousin's information.
Sure. I want to hobble over here. And Let's see. Could I? I poke my head through the wall in the north.
To the north? Sure, we can
Yeah.
do that. Here you go. Boop.
Okay, I'm gonna bring my head back onto the proper side of the wall. And look at Bryn and Coin and Isaac and just kind of shrug and say empty room. No other doors on that side.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Let's try another one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
So after
I guess.
touching- Oh, good.
Am I a rogue? Can I bonus action fucking move?
Yes, you can.
Let's
Would you
wanna
like?
do that. Yeah, I wanna go around the throne. There we go. And that's it.
Miss Crystal?
Okay. So I heard something about rooted organs dragging on the ground.
Yep, it's gross.
Okay. Is there nothing? There's nothing in this room? Wait. Like there's nothing is this the wall over here? I feel like there's like more, but I can't see past it.
You can see what you can see at the moment.
Okay. Interesting. Is there another door out of this room? Like, what is this
You don't see
alcove?
one.
Right? I don't see. Okay.
It's an alcove. That's interesting, isn't it?
In any
There
other
should be a
place,
door there.
maybe.
You just don't see one.
It's making me uncomfy. Okay. What's on this bench right here?
That's the pot that Ruza did not touch.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, there's a depiction of a humanoid shape with banded armor, domed head, all black, with spikes coming out of his shoulders. He's floating above the ocean, with arms coming up, trying to reach him.
Okay. I'm good. We're gonna go back out here.
Okay. Once you cross the doorway, you look back at Ruzid. Ruzid looks normal to you.
Interesting. Actually, hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
Sure.
I'm gonna check something really quick. We're gonna go. All right. Cool. Actually, Crystal's gonna stand right here. Does anything happen? Like,
He looks normal from here.
okay.
Somehow, as you got through the door, the moment you entered, he instantly aged. You got closer to him, and he got younger again. It's this weird morph where he like picks
what did
everything
I
up
look
and
like?
he returns back to normal.
Crystal's gonna use her. She's gonna reach up and touch the shard on her necklace and activate it. So anything within 30 feet that's a secret door is revealed to her.
Okay. Cool.
Display it.
Hey, you look really old and decrepit. It was kind of bad.
Is she talking to? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, Ruz is talking to you while you're doing this. But now you look fine again. I don't know what's going on in here.
Crystal like looks Ruzit up and down very slowly. She's like, "You look fine too, Ruzit."
Huh. Well, did I look weird when I was further away?
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely a word for it.
Oh,
Let me just click 1, 5, 10.
sounds like it wasn't good.
I can get. I don't have enough movement to get all the way to the store. I can just get to the right there.
Okay.
She's gonna call for Tati though. She's gonna be like, "Tati, come back! There's a door." That's it.
Okay. All right. It's Saphira's turn, please.
Over to the door. Using that bonus action dash. I'm gonna put my hand close to the handle, but not touch it. Does it feel cold like the others have reported that other doors feel?
No, the door's handle here feels. There's no handle. It's a one of those pocket doors that slides sideways. So there's a little finger groove that you can get your fingers into.
Let's try to open it.
Okay. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 21 as a forced teleport goes off.
Oh, let's see if heroes can get me there.
All right.
Wait, take my
So-
inspiration. Reroll that.
Ah.
I don't
got
think
it.
you want. You'd have to get a nat 20 to re-roll it.
Yeah, I've got a +1. It's
Oh.
not. It's
Yeah,
a very
okay.
low probability.
Oh.
Well, damn.
So you are forced to teleport directly here.
Oh.
You will suffer 19 damage as you appear right there. Okay. What else would you like to do?
Oh, good.
Oh, I say, well, I guess if you want to fight, and I will take out my cutlass and swing at it.
Okay. Need you to make a wisdom saving throw before you do. It is a DC 21.
Huh?
You are unable to attack it.
I do have advantage and the D4. Okay, 22.
Okay. Yeah, you can attack it through the sanctuary. Go ahead. All right. A 17 to hit it on this creature. Does not hit as the point of your. Do you have advantage?
Oh, but I do have an 18 instead of a 17.
So unfortunately, the point of your rapier finds a corner and bends and springs back into true, but you did not damage it.
So you're a tough one then.
All
It should
right.
be fun. That's all I got.
Anything else, Sophia? Okay. Bryn Gemflower, as I'm going to roll the initiative for the creature here.
All right. Well, we
Actually, the
saw
entity, I should
Spirit
say.
disappear in the clash of steel, so we're gonna run in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I
You
got
see
Hinderface
Crystal
up on
looking
these.
haggard and old ahead of you.
No different than usual. We'll take.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Damn funny.
So do Crystal and Bryn now have to roll their own separate initiative for?
There's about to be a fight in the party.
Oh, let me get back to the
I'll-
ship, Bryn.
I'll take an action to dash, and we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, aye. And then 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That keeps Saphira in range of Hinder Fate. And I will end my turn. And now I'm going to go to the bathroom.
okay. Cool.
I thought you were still role playing, and I was like, interesting.
Yeah. After Bryn, we go to Ruzin. Don't forget to turn off your mic.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, you. This thing. Oh. 25. Guess. I'll pull out my Holy Avenger longsword as a item interaction,
Okay.
and try to swing at this thing with advantage. But I'm gonna have to make the wisdom save because of sanctuary.
Yep.
I would have advantage though, and I succeed.
Okay.
Oof.
Wow,
Holy
the critical
shit.
strike.
Well, I don't know if it's a fiend or undead, so maybe it'll do extra damage. Maybe a fiend. Probably
It is
not,
not
though.
a fiend or undead.
Very sad.
But you're going to deal the 24. Yep, plus
That's it.
24. Yep, 24
It only
damage
does
to
the
it.
damage if it's a fiend or undead, sadly.
Ah.
And
All
then
right.
I go to second swing. Make
Another
another wisdom
saving
save.
throw. Yep.
Rizza does
You're
not give a
good.
fuck about this guy's sanctuary.
Damn, another 33. Wow. All right, so that's going to be another 14 damage.
Well, no, you know what? I think this thing might deal physical damage for once, maybe. Though I'll use my bonus action to get my Hill Rune active and get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for a minute.
Okay. Cool.
That up, and that'll be my turn.
All right. I actually didn't put his initiative on the chart there, which I should have done. But we're going to go ahead and use my first legendary action here, and we're going to do a crushing fist on one of you guys, one of the two of you.
What the fuck did you? What kind of bear did y'all poke over there? Jesus.
Some bear that has legendary action, so clearly.
I can't see it yet.
Okay, hang on. I heard legendary action, so I sprinted back. It's, I just wanted to make sure I could stop a die roll. I thought I had more time because his initiative is so bad. All right.
You might want to save it if it's against me.
Yeah, who's getting? It looks like Ruzid is getting.
It would be Ruzid. Yeah.
Oh! I will drop concentration on my first Hinder Fate now that Ruzid's out of where the fire stream was.
Sure.
So we can get rid of that. Just for the record. Okay. Yeah, whatever dice roll is about to happen, I'm sure Ruzid can take it.
All right. So, Ruzid, does a 34 hit you for 20 force damage?
Oh, it's force. Boo! Doesn't work. Can't resist that.
Well, it's 20 damage.
I'll take
You
it.
eat that in your sleep.
Yeah,
As
it's not-
a spectral force, not its hand, just a psychic force, crushes around your skull.
Which is like, you see Ruzik kind of like struggling to push back against it as he takes 20 damage.
All right. Mr. Coin.
Coin doesn't really know where this is going down, so he's gonna poke his head in here.
Okay. Stick your head
And-
through the door.
He sees everyone at
Also,
the end.
as it ends its turn, actually, I'm going to use my reaction to try to charm it.
It is
What
a
does
neat
Coin
charm.
see? Just
Womp womp.
two of them
Okay, well, I tried.
looking at a door?
Yeah, at the moment you see Bryn, Gemflower, and Crystal just looking at a door.
He's
They look
gonna...
perfectly normal.
Alright.
Right there, Bryn looks skeletal and nearly undead. He's got fangs out of his teeth,
Ooh, very nice.
and they've been foiled down to points. And Crystal looks like she just got electrocuted and aged by about 200 years.
I'll ask questions once I'm closer. Maybe I'll get a cool makeover. He's gonna rush to...
For you guys, see to a Coin looks like a dried out frog until he gets closer.
So, it's way less cool than theirs. Alright. He gets here.
How do you ruin a frog? You know?
Yeah, it's true. Coin, I think I'm gonna have to do a Step of the Wind, just so I can bonus action a dash, double my movement up. He's gonna jump into the room, take a normal volley of attacks here. Really just... one dagger strike, one unarmed. Well, If it's one action, 2 attacks per action, can I do different types of attacks, or are they all? Like, can I
you
do?
different types? Yeah, but you have to roll a wisdom saving throw to attack it.
I mean, I'll
Because
take it.
its sanctuary doesn't break when it attacks.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Well, I've already rolled.
You're good.
Nice.
So, you are flanking it with Saphira right now. So a 20
Perfect.
does hit.
He's gonna swipe it with the dagger and then backhand the, sort of the back of his hand on
Okay.
the blunt edge of it. And
All right,
then,
I need a second wisdom saving throw to attack it the second time.
Yep.
Okay, that one did not go through.
Let's
You
see
have
if
it'll-
advantage.
Oh.
Womp womp.
I mean,
Would you like to attack it again?
Does this sanctuary also trigger every? Because I think it normally doesn't a creature only have to make it once per turn, or do they have to make it for every
I
attack?
think it's each
Per attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sanctuary's
sick.
a really
Awesome.
good spell.
I want to see
Yeah.
if a lucky would land.
I don't know.
Yeah. Lucky
Yeah,
lands.
I'll take the lucky on it.
All right. Cool.
He will back off from this afterwards. Does it take poison checks?
It does not.
Okay. Then that will be the end of his turn.
Okay. It used its reaction when the door opened, so it does not have that reaction to attack you.
It wouldn't
And you have
anyways.
normal Anyway. Yeah.
You like
Yeah.
seeing Sanctuary a lot, Damon. I spammed that on the Saturday campaign.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah, it's a great
Isaac?
spell. I
would you
just
like
have to
to do?
dash to get up here and get like a good view. And that's all I can do this turn.
Okay. Tati?
I would also like to catch up.
Okay. She's going to catch up and muster the troops. Right? Or muster
I
the
am.
troops. Sorry.
Haha.
Can I go this way and poke my head through the wall? Just
Yeah.
south?
Yeah, we can go and poke your head through the wall. That's fine. Bloop.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
For the record, now that everyone's there, this is what we're looking at. And that did not display. No.
Alright. So I have to do a rogue dash to get this far, but I have more movement, so I'm going to poke myself back onto the other side of this wall.
Okay.
Well, none of your pictures want to show.
Well, I can post it in Discord for you guys. Apparently, Roll20 is not reading the links tonight. For the train wreck. Come on. Paste. There we go. Alright. So after Tati, I'm going to use a legendary action after Tati's turn here.
Let me use my creepy smoker's voice and just ask Crystal, like, did you thought about, like, just shutting the door and leaving?
Crystal like looks at Tati, looks at her hand where the parasite is. And then Crystal's like, I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm around the corner. I cannot see the monster whatsoever. Should I close it?
It's like real big kid. Only if you want the others out first.
Oh, for sure. But like, what if it has the key?
Is it chasing us?
But what? But like, why was it hiding? You know, like why was it behind a secret door?
I can think of a few reasons.
I mean, it might be guarding something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, let's kill it then. Like, you think Tati's carrying any explosives?
Tati's plan.
Crystal like raised her eyebrows and kind of nods, and she's like, "Very possible. It's very possible. You should check your pockets."
I'm gonna start patting down my pockets.
Alright. Cool. So after Tati, I'm going to choose to go ahead and try to use my crushing fist on you again, Ruzid. 21 to hit you.
Not hit.
All right. Then it becomes his turn. Oh, who do we want to mess with real bad? All right. I'm going to choose one of the 3 people in the room. 1d3. Number 3 is who we're going to mess with. So I need the other 2, which are Toad, Coin, and Ruzid, to roll a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 21, or be forced to teleport. Okay.
Nice.
Both save. Damn. All right. Cool. Cool.
Nada.
Good rolls. All right. So, 1d. I'm gonna shift to the side here so that I can go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll go from there. So 1d3 people. That's gonna be Saphira. So, Saphira, I'm gonna use my crushing fist on you twice. Once for 21 force damage. All right. And the second time coming in will be a 30 to hit.
I will hit and I'll uncanny dodge to have it.
Okay, down to 10. Excellent. All right. Then we go to Crystal Latte.
Is anybody else having problems hearing the soundtrack come through over Discord?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and restart that. It's having
Okay.
problems.
I hear it, but it cuts in
It
and out. a bit.
flickers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working on it. All right. So, Crystal, what would you like to do?
She's gonna enter the room. 5. Whoa. Okay. Like Big Wally. Let's do. Is there anything else in this room? Like, as she's looking around, is there anything else in this room, like a door or
There
Is
are 6 suits of armor against the wall. There are 2 racks here and here.
Okay.
And that's about it, except for this rack of egg-like shapes there, and a rack here that has a shoulder piece that matches his armor.
Okay. You said there's one that like matches his armor.
Yep, right next to you, between you and Seated Coin, on a rack.
Interesting. Yeah, okay. I feel like I use this spell way more than anyone ever does in a campaign. Crystal's going to cast Find Traps in the room.
Okay.
To see if there's anything that's not being shown.
You cast Find Traps. All right, so from where you are, and that's pretty long. How long is it?
It's 120 feet. Sorry, I'm going to display it here. It's just.
All right, 120 feet. Hot dang. Okay. I have to zoom out in order to tell you where the traps are.
We love
Because
that.
this, So, there's a trap right here next to you. These egg-like shapes are a trap.
Okay.
Each of the suits of armor is a trap. There's a trap on this door. There's a trap on this door. There's a trap over here somewhere. There's a trap there. There's a trap here. There's a trap there. Trap there. Trap here. Here. There's trap there, and there. There's a trap here and here. All right. Oh, and I forgot one. Sorry. There's a major one right there. Just saying.
Okay.
Fun.
Okay.
I might have laced this with a few traps.
You're telling me the inconspicuous red throne in the middle of the room is a trap?
Yes. I am telling you exactly that.
The only ones in this
Take that.
room were these egg things in the suits of armor.
Correct.
Okay.
Are the egg things like helmets, or are they literally just like half an eggshell?
They appear to be brown egg-shaped objects. I'm not saying they're eggs, but they're egg-shaped. So they're
Fair
ovoid in shape,
I got you.
which is a fun word,
Shape.
ovoid.
Oh boy.
I think Crystal's going to bonus action. Where was this? Use her telekinesis to try to just shove one of these suits of armor over, just like knock it over.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Chinese.
You knock the suit of armor over, and the guy takes 30 damage.
Crystal like looks at Ruza. She's like, "Okay, cool."
That was a good play.
And
Well done.
and that was it. It's just like, all right, I'm done. I'm good.
Cool. All right. Saphira, what would you like to do?
Crystal knocked over a suit of armor, and the big thing took the damage.
That's correct.
All right, let's. It's getting hard to hit. So let's see if
To be clear, she used telekinesis to do it. So
yes, it's much riskier to do it like in person for sure.
Use your sword.
Oh, throw something at it.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, so what I will attempt to do is first I'm gonna attempt to strike thing. Make the wisdom saving throw to see if I can. Not. So I think that attack is wasted, right?
yep.
Well, can't you choose
So
a
then-
new target potentially if he wants to like choose the armor as
Yeah.
a target or something?
Okay. I will do that, and I will try and strike this suit of armor instead.
Okay. You knock over the suit of armor. You
Oh
destroy
my
it.
god.
The big thing takes 30 damage.
Right. I'll take an offhand strike at this suit of armor.
Okay. The entity takes 30 damage. Check it out. You guys figured out what the traps do.
Oh, kind of look at Crystal. That's brilliant. And
Just don't put it on. She looks at the suit of armor.
Of course, I would never put one of those on. Then you couldn't see my face. And then what's the point of that?
You're so right. No one should ever block that face. Never.
I agree.
Uh-huh.
That's all for my
All right.
turn.
Bryn?
All right. Well, I'm gonna move here. I don't see any suit of armors. Have they been disappearing after?
They are against the wall here. These gray
Oh,
objects
I see.
against the
Okay.
wall.
And
for the record,
wonder-
Sirenscape is down right now, so it's
Okay.
not something I can control.
What are GM Eric's rulings about targeting objects and creatures with spells? If I'm asking because are the suits of armor creatures for the purposes of trying to cast
No, they're
spells on them?
objects. They're objects.
Okay. All right. Well, magic missile targets creatures exclusively. So firebolt hits creatures or objects. Yeah, I was gonna go for dispel magic on the sanctuary, but I think instead let's take up the counter on hinder fate. I'm gonna cast firebolt and try and peg one of the suits of armor with a firebolt.
Okay. You knock it over.
Cool.
But you don't roll a 1. It takes 30 points of damage.
Excellent. And then I'll get out of the way.
All right.
Hold on.
After Bryn, we go to Ruzin.
Like a bull in a china shop. Ruzid revels in just breaking as many of these as possible.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna start slashing at them. 1 hit, and then 2.
Okay. So you will knock over the last 2 suits of armor, dealing 30 and 30 to it.
Wow. And then I'm use my bonus action to second wind to heal a little bit. Heal for 1
All right.
10 plus 9. And then I'll move back here and end my turn.
Okay. After Ruzid, we go to Sea Toad Coin.
Coin's gonna do a standard fare of attacks. So double dagger, unarmed strike on the large creature in the middle.
I do need wisdom saving throws to do those attacks, please.
I'll do them all. And I'll pass.
Wow, all of them.
I guess
Nope,
I did
not the last one.
advantage roll it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the first 2 will hit. That's going to be your 7 and the crit for 17. So that's a total of 24 damage to it.
Okay.
Excellent. Anything else?
Can I try a stun on that last one? Just the last one.
Okay. Sure.
Just for
Wait,
fun.
Coin, do you have a D4 for a potion of heroism?
What do you mean? I don't.
You just have the pink dot on, so I didn't know if you had bless up.
That was a bless, technically.
Oh, okay. So you didn't drink a potion.
No potion.
Okay.
All right. So his Constitution saving throw results in a
Beat a 15.
33.
That is a lot more than 15. He will end the turn in the corner.
Okay. His baby is in the corner. We will go ahead and
Hey,
use a legendary
tadpole.
action. Tadpole in the corner, yeah. 1d4. Who am I punching? That's going to be picking on Miss Saphira. Bam! For 26 damage, Saphira.
He does not like you.
And I do have my reaction back, so I'm going to uncanny dodge that.
Okay, down to 13. Excellent. We go to Isaac's turn.
I'm gonna try to do damage to this thing, so I'll do the sanctuary save. 17. Does that?
It's at DC 21.
So that's no. Then don't know what. Oh, I guess I can redirect the attack, but I can't see any suits of armor from here, and I was using a spell that only targets creatures. Anyways, so unfortunately, I don't really see anything else other than getting myself in a better position so that maybe I can redirect my attack to a suit of armor on a future turn. That's it for me.
Okay. We go to Tati. What would you like to do, Tati?
Cousin Karina over here is patting down my pockets. She's lending me proficiency in survival with her background in IEDs. If I went air spores in an empty water skin and plopped it also in a bag of ball bearings, could I make a delayed time explosive?
The air spores are an infestation as well, as opposed to something that expands, but they do generate air once they're in a living host. Your water skin is not a living host, but you're putting water in there. Sure. I'm cool with that. That'd be fun.
I've got backups. I've got more ingredients we can smash together. I got all these air spores. All right. Air spores, water skin, a little bit of water inside a bag of ball bearings, tie it around the top, make an enclosed space. It's going to be fun.
So you built the dry ice bomb. Got it. Can I get an insight check, please?
Building that. That's an insight check.
Yes, please.
Cousin Karina does not help with insight checks. That is not her strong suit.
Nope.
Nope.
Awesome. You have no idea when this is going to go off.
Yeah, my cousin didn't lose her voice from smoking.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
So I'm going to give you a
Fucking
whopping 4 turns total. Let's see here. Oh,
Mm.
wow, that came up loud. 1 sec. Sounds like Sirenscape just got fixed. All right, so 1d4 on a 1, it's going to blow up right now.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it'll blow up in the subsequent turns.
No, okay.
Nice.
So you have 3 more turns to go.
All right. I assume it took my action to build this thing.
Oh, of course.
Very delayed.
You have your bonus action and movement if you'd like to use it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it. Who wants to see some fireworks?
I would absolutely like to see some fireworks.
In this small room we're in? Maybe outside.
Stand
Like
back,
out-
kids.
Like outside? Okay.
Do you have any sparklers instead?
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
I'm
All
more of a
right.
walking man myself, but
I'm going to choose to go ahead and punch Miss Crystal in the face
Rude.
with a 26.
Yeah,
I will
that'll-
hit you for 23 force damage.
That felt like a sucker punch. It's like, ow, Jesus. Bloody nose.
Yeah. Okay. And do you have to concentrate on your aura?
I do.
Really loud tonight.
She's good.
Okay. Cool. All right. Then it becomes his turn. And we are going to target the low health person in the room because I could take you out. So, Miss Saphira, we're going to be attacking you. Actually, before that, I'm going to try to force teleport the other 3 people out of the room. So, need Constitution saving throws. It's going to be DC 21 or suffer 19 force damage. And be
Goodbye.
teleported.
Peace.
All right, so we slam these 3 people into the far wall. Bam, bam, bam. And then we will punch Saphira.
I'd like to hold. I'll
Okay.
hold the second one,
You want to hold the second one? Awesome.
please.
Does 17 hit you, Saphira? No.
That misses.
All right, the second one is held. And the entity looks over its shoulder at you, Bryn. And it will take a step away from Saphira, provoking an opportunity attack.
I used my reaction to Uncanny Dodge, its legendary action.
Nice. It closes the door.
Rude.
And it will hold the door shut as best it can.
Yeah, tough.
We go to Crystal.
See you try.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, I think you can hold that door pretty well. We'll find out.
I was gonna say, Tati, you'll get it. It's fine.
Problem. Tony's gonna phase through the door and throw the bomb at it.
Oh my god. Get Saphira out first, though. Let's see. What could she do to the door? Is this a normal door? Like, what does this door look like?
It is made of stone, but it's a sliding door in and out of the wall. So it's a pocket door. And it matches the wall. That's why you couldn't see it at first.
Got it. Okay. I think I don't really have like damage dealing spells to that sort of thing. I mean, sure, why not? Let's just try to open the door.
Okay. Needs you to roll an athletics check. It's opposed by him. He got a Come on. He got a 22. You
Oh my
open the
God.
door. As nobody
Wow.
keeps Crystal away from Saphira. Boom! The door
Incredible.
slams open. Its big helmet looks down at you, balefully and expressionless. Anything else you'd like to do, Crystal?
Crystal's just gonna go right here. I think she's gonna switch sides with Isaac. She's gonna look up at him, and she's going to telekinetically try to dump one of the eggs out of its little tray onto the floor.
Okay, cool. It clatters to the floor.
Nothing
Womp
happens.
Nothing happens. You hear a
Okay.
sloshing inside of it. That's about it.
Ew. She like looks up at it. She's like, "Do you lay eggs?" Like cringing.
Crystal, you don't just ask someone if they lay eggs.
Lessons that Bryn learned from Exotic Tales and how to use them.
Not everyone reads your chosen literature, Brit. And then that's all she says.
It came out of an egg.
All right. After Crystal, we go to Saphira. What would you like to do, Saphira?
Did I come
Well,
out of an egg? No, I didn't
Forward
come
to
out
it
of
and
an egg.
say, I was gonna say something about how I'm not trapped here with you, you're trapped here with me, but now you're trapped here with all of us, so I think that's our disadvantage nonetheless. And will attempt to take my swings. Will not get the first. I don't have anything else I can redirect it to. Attempts to take the second. As a 22.
Okay, 22 will hit.
22 for the save. The actual attack.
Yeah, good. The actual attack, I'm sorry.
Rolling.
Yes, tadpoles are born from eggs and then grow up.
I never parsed that. The more you know.
Not sure if it
Knowing's half the battle.
And
All right.
I do have. Wait, let's. 21 to hit.
Okay, a 21 will hit. You will deal 28 damage to it.
I am going to some distance between it and myself as much as I can, which is not much, but that's what I can do.
Okay. You hear a horrible thing that you guys don't want to hear. I wish that all of these people ceased to exist.
I'm sorry.
Nuh-uh.
What? Okay. Do I see a creature within 60
I can
feet of me
assume
casting a spell?
The GM won't give him the version of that is, okay, I'll teleport you to 6,000 years in the future and now you're in a place where they don't exist. I assume he doesn't have to worry about that type of interpretation.
Nope. So,
yeah,
You
go for it.
didn't. I wish they
Wish.
didn't do that.
Well,
this is the creature that's doing it. If you'd like to try to counterspell it, you can attempt to.
let's go down the order. Ruzit's got a counterspell waiting if you fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaac will
Unfortunately,
too
I
if you fail.
can't. I
You have
can't
one.
counterspell and Walking Stick of Zarud Portent because they both burn my reaction. I have a reaction.
Oh, so you can just guarantee a success with the walking stick. Then.
Did you
I
use
know.
your reaction to hold the punch against?
I did. I didn't think this guy was gonna have wish.
Okay, so it's up
Alright.
to Isaac and Ruzit. Ruzit, you're first in initiative order, so your attempt is first.
Counterspell.
Point has a magic tattoo of counterspell as well.
Okay,
Alright,
so
well,
you would be next.
let's.
Oh, it's a
One at a time.
1d20 plus 2, I think. Ruzit's not very good at counterspells.
We need to hit a
Beat
19,
Ah!
and
Can you spend a sorcery point to reroll that, or are you at a high enough sorcery level?
I can do that, I guess. Yeah.
If not now.
Well.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Does bless work
Okay.
there? Because you
No,
don't
it's
have.
an ability
okay.
check. Unfortunately,
Do you have a bardic?
don't think so.
Okay.
Coin, you're
right.
next up in line in initiative if you're going to try it. You're
Yeah, I'll
next.
do it.
Okay.
I can try a
I'm next.
lucky. Does lucky?
Oh, yes, please. Lucky would.
Luck would work.
help.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
No! And Sea-Toad Coin
Lucky
stops
frog.
the wish. Can you please explain how this appears as this thing crumbles to dust and is destroyed after casting the wish? And I will go ahead and actually put that in chat for you guys here because it's so much fun.
I wish you got a clue.
And then I'm just assuming. Oops.
Crumbles to dust and is destroyed.
As it happens,
Well.
Coin takes the coin out of his mouth and rolls it across the room. It bounces off of the wall and then rolls. It sort of turns around and rolls back to him across this thing's decaying body.
Damn.
Then he picks it up.
Crystal
Okay.
like rolls her eyes. She's like, "There'll be no living with him now."
You know, I'm happy to do
Wow.
it, but I feel like all these successful counter spells, not really my job. Not really my job, team. I'm not complaining.
So, Sea-Toad Coin just avoided a TPK.
We wish the whole party died.
I don't put those things in here very often, but they do exist, guys.
He'll just cross his hands. He'll stop rubbing it in. Although he could easily go another 4 minutes, but he won't.
And for now, we can go ahead and, unless you guys want to continue with your buffs, we can close initiative? Question?
My buff lasts an
Chris-
hour.
Crystal's like, "Yeah, that's great, team. We might have not that much time." Looks at Tati.
Yeah, let's get inside the room. Maybe close the door behind us. Then the explosion goes off. Then we exit. We can exit initiative order and just like look around the room and see what's here. After that has exploded in the hallway.
What?
Okay.
Explode nothing. Just leave it to explode.
You can
What?
blow up the parasites. Go blow up the parasites around the
Actually,
bodies.
that's a good idea. Why don't you do that?
Score. I'm gonna do that.
Score.
You go running to the other room?
Score.
Well, since apparently Tati's friends will be mad at me if I try to blow them up.
That is absolutely correct.
we love PvP.
I'm gonna go toss this thing over next to the squiggly bugs,
Okay.
and then also come back this way because you don't stand next to the explosion.
12 seconds
Stand on
later,
top of it.
boom!
Mm.
Just.
I'm gonna
you
go
hear
check
the
on my
clatter of
handiwork.
ball bearings.
Mm,
Yeah, they are dead.
Fantastic. How's the damage to the structure? Are these pedestals okay?
The pedestals are pockmarked with all sorts of ball bearings. The ball bearings are destroyed, but you have shot your shot across this entire room. It's you never going to recover from that unless someone goes through and does mending for a couple days.
You can't see Karina's face because she wears the death mask, but if you can read her body language, she is pleased. She's never tried air spores before.
Lovely.
All right, cool. So we will go ahead and close the initiative tracker. What would you guys like to do?
I'm guessing this room is just like an armory.
For the most part, the thing in the center is a spinning wheel.
Like the thing that Sleeping Beauty put
Yes.
your finger on.
Yes. Exactly.
Huh.
Well then.
Crystal, we're gonna give you oven mitts. Okay, is that okay?
I was hoping for more of a wheel
I was
of
about to
misfortune.
roll to see if
spinning
Crystal's
wheel.
heard this story or not.
Yeah, right. So how are we approaching? Like, this guy must have been guarding stuff because it was valuable. So how are we approaching what's in this room?
Does anything look like a chrononacron key?
I'm not really getting key vibes from this room.
Interesting.
Oh, do you have any
Key
key
vibes?
insights at least?
My keydar is not buzzing right now. We're in the cold.
I mean, if they put
Again,
something in
around
here that
side
knows how to
with,
cast a wish, there must be something good in here, right?
I mean, the thing that cast wish was probably pretty good.
Well, now it's dust.
Coin's gonna look at
It
these
didn't hit-
egg-shaped
It didn't hit that hard
things.
though.
Mhm.
I've taken maybe 2 more.
Well, its last wish was for us to go away. And it was willing to sacrifice itself to do that, which suggests to me that it was trying to protect something.
And also, just for the record, we are so telling people about how we are so awesome at this thing. Literally died trying to wish us away because we were going to finish it off.
It
About
is
how it was 50 feet tall and made of adamantium, and it shot fire from its hands, and
there is a bragging right there. I agree.
Kind of a stupid wish. It was gonna
So-
die anyway.
It could
I
have
just
been.
wish
Well,
for
exactly. it was gonna die, and then its last wish was for us to go away. So that means
Well, no, he
it
wished
wanted,
that we wouldn't exist.
yeah.
And if we didn't exist, then we couldn't have fucked him up, and then he wasn't gonna die.
Well,
But then he
it
wouldn't make his
doesn't.
wish.
It
Could
wouldn't
have wished to have just been a
retroactively-
mile from here, and we
Hasn't-
probably wouldn't have even
Yeah.
stopped him.
Yeah, maybe this is just a
Right.
reminder not to tamper with wish magic, because that shit is messed up.
Eric, I'd like to take out my wand of identify and touch the spinning wheel in the center of the room and cast identify on it.
With
Okay.
oven mitts?
I'm touching it with the wand.
Crystal hands you an oven mitt just in case.
Okay, I put the oven mitt on, and then I hold the wand, and then I cast identify on the spinning wheel.
Just to be sure, I also put an oven mitt on the wand.
This is a spinning wheel of fate. You can attempt to use it 1 time per day to gain a portent out of this.
Neat.
We should. Does it use a? Do these portents use a reaction? I know the divination sorcerer wizards don't, but do these ones do? So we should then split it. Then we should. That's why Then we should split it with somebody else than Bryn, so that possibly we can use 2 of these in the same turn, or use them back to back, or something like that. And so that Bryn's reaction isn't tied up.
I mean, like, what would be held here? Is it? What's the mechanism through which
So
the
what
portent
what
dies?
you get is a portent roll where like you roll 10, 1, 20, 50, whatever, and you save
yeah.
that and set that aside, and you can decide that the enemy or your ally rolled that die.
I get that. I meant in lore, in game. What is like? Is
Like a
is there
seed
an
of
object?
It's
oh,
a
you mean like
spinning
to
wheel?
operate it? You just spin it.
Yeah, the
Yeah, you just
operation.
spin it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, you're literally spinning the spinning wheel, and it has threads of time and
Okay.
chance on it.
I mean, coin will take the portent die.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Maybe
let's go
not
ahead.
the most. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Go ahead and roll your d20. At some point in the next year, you can say that someone gets a 7.
Let's go. The lucky number.
And we can use this once per day?
Once per day.
And the portent die lasts for a year?
It's yeah. Are you saying he has a 7 every day for the next year?
No, just the one time.
That's what I think Walker was clarifying. Yeah, he gets 1 7.
Now, Coin was looking at the egg-shaped objects near the wall.
Earlier.
The one that Crystal knocked over is rolling around and will bump itself into the corner, where it will just bump into the corner repeatedly. You can hear a sloshing inside of it.
No one else is gonna go over and go down in front of it and kind of inspect it. Like, is there any kind of markings on it? Does it look like it's something natural or constructed?
The eggs are made of a material that is brown, but matches the pattern of the entity you just destroyed. These appear to be either its eggs or how it is created.
A strong feeling that leave it alone. Also, the strong feeling we should try to raise it to ourselves. Also, the strong feeling that we should just destroy it.
If you tell Tati about it, she'll definitely want to keep it.
Got a lot of strong feelings.
Let's not tell Tati. Let's
I
destroy
really
it.
do. Right? And I will bring my cutlass down and try to destroy that egg.
Okay. Cool. Please roll your attack roll. You miss.
I guess that's a sign that we should keep it then.
Would you like a bomb? I could make you a bomb.
I don't think we particularly need one right now. Let's try again.
Okay. With a 23, you hit it for 29 damage. The shell of this thing cracks and breaks open. It unwinds like a large coil spring. The metal clangs to the floor. And I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw as it tries to wrap around you instead of the large larva that it had wrapped around. So, with a 20, you are able to dodge this coil spring and not be encased in this and converted into a Zodar.
Okay. So, new plan. We leave these alone.
Sounds like a good plan.
Sure you don't want a bomb?
Let's save that for when we're ready to make something large. Given that because that will probably occur within the next 5 or 6 minutes anyway, so. You know.
All right. Crystal's looking at those racks. Those racks are currently empty of weapons, which is kind of ominous. Because you don't see any weapons in the room.
Okay.
Were the armor holding weapons?
The armor was just suits of armor.
Okay.
So did Coin physically touch the spinning wheel?
He would have had to, yes.
I took
Okay.
it. I
Is it-
assumed he like spun the wheel.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this sort of like, is this secured to the floor in any way?
It is.
Okay. Is there? I'd like to try and physically lift it up and just pick it up out of the ground.
Okay. Trying to think of a way that you'd be able to do this. You attempt to, and it is currently impossible to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is where we dump a potion of growth on it, and we cast the reduce spell, and we cut its
With
weight, or it's nailed to the ground.
Dude,
Does it
are
look
we
nailed to the
assuming
ground?
the
It's physically attached to the floor. It's not
Yeah,
moving.
it's nailed to the. Okay.
Okay.
you
And it
know
is an artifact, so
I'm
you're kind of
fine.
assuming the wheel
Usually
is
looks
the
at-
source.
Looks
and
at the
not something.
attachment. I'll just take a scan at the like how it's attached to the floor, just for grin.
sure. It is part of the floor. The stone floor actually comes up into the spinning wheel.
Okay, so this is not going anywhere, which is reasonable
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
for Eric to give us this would just be stupid because the party
I mean,
gets us.
correct, but like to pretend like our
Yeah.
characters wouldn't have tried would have also
Oh,
been
no.
silly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah, I don't think we're
totally
gonna be able to
cool with
take
you
this
guys
thing
trying.
with us.
Like
I would
it'd
be
be silly to
disappointed
be
if-
like to not be like, well, can we just lift it? Like you got to give it a shot. But
Yeah.
There's a scenario where we spend
yeah.
the next 3 sessions finding a way to get it off the ground.
sure, it's not a fun scenario, but yeah, it exists.
No, but
It's not a fun scenario, but it's a funny scenario.
Yes, exactly.
And
not
you
out of
know
there's a
what?
universe where it's possible.
Here's where I can do some GM magic. You guys have spent 3 sessions trying to get this spinning wheel out
Right?
and still failed. Congratulations.
Amazing.
All right.
You guys have wasted
Really?
12 hours of real life time trying to get this spinning wheel out of the room.
Screw it. We'll get it on our way back. Just leave it for now.
I doubt. I
GM
doubt.
magic.
Did we consider trying to get one more spin out of it?
Well, I think it's once per day, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're about what was it? So when we got here, it was dusk. When we first started diving, we then dove, which Eric said took a bit. Like our 1 hour long buffs were off in that process of
Yep.
diving. Then
It
we
was a
took a
4-hour
short
dive.
rest.
Yep.
Oh no, we didn't end up taking the
Okay.
short rest. So 2 hour dive. But then we fought our way through here. So I
Uh-huh.
think we're about a long rest away from midnight.
Yep.
Which could also recharge some of our items. So, because if it's about 6 o'clock, that's 6 hours away from midnight, and then a long rest would be at 2 a.m. I don't know when dusk is. I guess I don't know if it's 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, but like
Yeah.
we're close-ish to another day.
It's a solid
Um,
theory.
The
I
later
agree
dusk
that we-
is in the day, the closer we
Yeah.
are.
If
But
and
unless it
when
was
we
too-
take a long rest, we should absolutely use it again.
Oh
if
yeah,
we
maybe
rest,
still take it later and then backtrack. Is
Exactly.
your what you're saying?
It's not going anywhere. So
Yeah, that's absolutely
yeah.
fair, and I don't want the greater mana potion I drank to have gone to waste. Okay, cool. I
Yeah,
just thought
we
I
might as
thought
well-
if there was going to be a time to
yeah.
think about that, it was now.
I like the idea.
Are we trying to open more doors or like what are we?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've still got most of my spells
Yeah, same.
available.
Do we want to
so-
try and go straight east? Wait,
Okay.
did we? Oh yeah.
Listen,
Never mind. Okay.
and also like let me open the door and everybody get out of the way.
Yeah, I was about to. Yep.
Alternatively, I could look through.
Oh yeah, we could also do that. Saphira.
I'm moving over here. We're covering on both sides of the door. Standard infiltration procedure.
Can I?
For the record, once you guys killed that thing, the aging magic was no longer active.
Is it my turn to go for this door?
No,
Well,
no.
I mean, you can, but like before you hit the door, maybe I could just take a look through the wall
Oh yeah, you got that now. Pretty nifty.
for the time being. Can I look
out.
north of here?
Sure. You want to peek in there? Awesome.
Is it dark? Is it dark in there?
There you go.
Oh.
All right. Didn't get you far enough in there.
Is that a coffin?
Yes.
Okay. Pop back through the wall then. Empty small room with a coffin in it.
Okay.
Crystal and I assume, look at each other. I don't.
If there's a
I
coffin
used
and
my
it
last
ain't
channel of
empty.
divinity for the day on the chain lightning. I don't have a turn undead left in me.
Oh, I'm full of turn undead. Just throw them at me.
Okay. Okay.
Before that, maybe I could also take a look to the east of here.
Sure, we can totally do that.
Okay, yeah. Real, like a broom closet. It's
Are there
nothing.
brooms?
Like I didn't go and investigate either of these rooms, but super empty.
Hmm.
That one had a coffin. That one had nothing. Not even
The one we were
cobwebs.
just in was pretty empty until it wasn't.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
Well, this one, I don't know if you can see. That one was empty when I looked through. This one fully empty when I looked through. This one empty except for a coffin and some like braziers or something.
I think the decision's pretty easy then.
The empty ones,
Coffin?
right?
Where's your sense of exploration? When you see a coffin, don't you want to know what's in? I know. I mean,
We can get to the
actually,
coffin.
is that religiously offensive, Tati, to say that?
You know, I thought that you would be the one excited about the coffins, Toddy.
Excited? Oh, I think we should go into the one with the coffins because that, has something in it.
You guys, you took my answer as if I was saying we're not going to open the coffin door. Like, we're going to open all of them at some point. I'm saying we open the empty ones first.
But where do I think the key is most likely to be?
Not
Where
in
you
the
least
coffin.
expect it?
Under the throne.
That's
It could be
actually
like-
I'm gonna be so upset if it's under the throne.
I will drop down to the floor and look under the throne to see if the key is there.
I would least expect it in the room with nothing in it. So then logically then it would be in the room with nothing.
There's two
Make a
rooms
great
with
point.
nothing, and there's two rooms with nothing, so you split the probability in half, which leaves the room with the coffin as the one that's still the most probable.
I'm gonna need about 4 rounds of combat to figure out what the hell that meant.
If we go to the counter reverse door's origin, then we'll build the right way.
It's like have you ever heard of it's a problem. Don't know who it's named for, but someone named Montgomery Hall.
That's a name? Sure, that's a name.
Okay.
Continue.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Is that the 3 door? Yes, it is.
Yes,
God
it's the
damn it.
Monty Hall problem. Which is
Jesus
the
Christ.
three doors, and one of them has a car behind it.
Do you see anything under there?
Do I see anything under there?
Under the throne, can you roll an investigation check? With an 18, you still see those runes, but they don't really matter to you. Underneath the throne, you see that there's some dust. Someone has forgotten to sweep under the throne quite a long time.
It's mind
It's
players can
wet.
be trusted.
It's wet and muddy under there.
Ew.
Is it wet and muddy? Like are we on like? Is the floor we're on? Is that mud or is that like a surface?
It's a wood floor, herringbone wood floor with water still on it from where the water had been before you guys cleared it out.
Sweep away like some of the debris underneath it, see if that brings anything up.
Using like a
Yeah.
stick or something.
That wasn't my first instinct. I was just kind of like with my hand.
Using your hand, your hand goes through the muck, and your hand is now very dirty It's got a slight oily feel to it, but there's nothing of value there. What would you do with your dirty hand?
I'm just gonna like.
Stop it, Crystal.
What? I'm just gonna like wipe it off on the wall over here.
On the wall, okay?
I'm not wiping it off on the throne.
So Crystal's like doesn't want Saphira to touch her, also doesn't want her to touch the throne, does a little like, dance back and forth. I think Crystal, she's gonna take a she has a little comb that's in her bag that we got like a million years ago. And she's gonna she's just gonna place it telekinetically on the throne and see what happens.
Okay. There's now a comb on a throne.
What's the throne made out of?
The throne is made of mahogany, covered in a satin that is overstuffed. Looks like it would be very comfortable.
Hey, Bruiser, do you recognize these runes?
I can take a look. So what a Arcana maybe?
Mm-hmm. No, it would be investigation, please.
Oh, womp womp. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they are. Sorry.
Well, let me crouch
Something.
down with a notebook and try to recreate them on the page. I want to do an investigation check. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what that was about. Oh my god.
All right. Excellent. All right. So, 25, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you are now able to read the trapped runes and are trying to be compelled to sit in the throne.
Did you say Constitution saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, and it is a
Wisdom.
DC 22.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
You have advantage.
See how well that helps. Haha.
All right. So, Tati.
I think it says sit here.
So, as Tati sits in the throne, right there.
Nobody's gonna do like a body check.
Anybody use a? I was about to say, can anybody near her use a reaction to just like
can I just
hold
grab
out
her?
an arm and be like, yo, wait, don't do that.
Roll a dexterity saving throw. No, this is athletics. You roll your athletics. You don't have giant smite up.
Jesus.
Do I need it?
Do I need it?
Nice.
Acrobatics or athletics, please.
Mm.
Tati, whichever's higher.
I mean, none of those is gonna pass that.
Okay.
Roll them both and add it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
I feel like Ruzid, even though he's shorter than me, is just holding me up in the air. I'm just kicking my feet.
So, can someone stop whatever magic's going on here? Because I don't really want Toddy to get
It's
corrupted
just
or
an
something by sitting
invitation.
on this throne.
It just
I
says
believe
sit.
Crystal could actually verify this. This is called a lift, right?
It
It's
is.
probably an invitation
Crystal
to
has
get
no
yourself
idea what it
killed.
is. Yes, it's a lift. Tati would know what it is. She did combat ballet. She knows.
That's right.
Great form.
So,
Turns out it doesn't help against Ruzid's form of combat.
Turns out they're dance partners. We did not know this.
Cannon.
It has been canon.
I mean,
All
also,
right.
don't you enjoy being held more than sitting on the throne? I mean, come on.
Oh,
Mounted
that's cute.
combat is kind of a dance when you think about it.
I'm gonna just give you a look. Just be like, "You're gonna get bigger again."
Is that a
Whoa.
is that a selling point?
Lord.
I gotta
Really
say,
funny.
if I'm gonna have a
joke on one
preference,
too. I'm
Ruzid
not going to say
blushes when you
joke
say
I want
that.
to. Not going to.
You
Yeah,
gotta
like-
give her inspiration for
It-
that. You
it's in-
gotta.
I was literally about to be like, I didn't use my Tati take my inspiration.
It's important. It's important that you see that Ruzid is blushing when she says that.
For the record, I can't give inspiration for that, but y'all are welcome to.
I already have it.
Oh my god.
I already have it.
All right.
Oh my god.
So, Ruzid, you prevent Tati from getting onto the throne.
I like.
Can
I
I
mean-
tip
Am I-
the throne over? Like, can I use telekinesis to tip it over?
It is heavier than 5 pounds.
Okay.
How much can you shove over with telekinesis?
I think it's only. It might be 10, but I think it's like
Yeah.
5 or 10. So if it's not. If
Yeah,
It's not
a throne weighs a lot more than 10 pounds.
Mahogany, yeah, that thing's well over the limit.
I have a crowbar.
yeah, you should tip it over. Use the crowbar. Just tip it over. Just be done with it.
A
I'm just
bomb
gonna
pan-
wave
you're
it
not
towards
really
Crystal.
you're not really helping me here, Crystal. I mean, if Tati's compelled to sit on this throne, I can hold her for a very long time, but I can't do it forever. I have to go to sleep
You're-
eventually.
Your form
gotta
looks,
find
your
bomb
form looks
can't
great.
explode
You're
it.
Bryn,
stellar.
can you just? Bryn, what level in Bard are you? 5 or 6?
5.
Okay. Just see if you had counter charm, that would be cheaper. Way to try and break what Toddy's under. I can.
I could just hang out with Ruzid.
Does anybody
Listen.
what's the cheapest way we can break this? She's charmed. Well, elixir of health won't do it. Potion of vitality won't do it. Somebody's got to burn some fucking magic on it.
All right,
So
Tati,
I
I'm
have
gonna give you.
advantage against being charmed. Is that a thing that I can do? Am I charmed?
Yes, it is a charm, so you can go ahead and roll it with advantage, yeah. It's DC 22.
Yeah.
It's not makeable. You have +0, right?
Yeah, you can't make it.
No.
No.
That's right.
All right,
Okay.
Tati, I'm gonna give you a lesson on stillness of mind. So imagine your mind wasn't moving, and continue to do that until you no longer feel charmed. Can you do that for me?
Imagine
Is this a
my
yoga
mind
lesson?
is not moving.
I will have. Bryn, can you do an Arcana check to see what level Dispel Magic would be required to break this?
Yeah. I'll come over and I'd like to examine Tati.
I'm low on slots, but I'm
Yeah.
willing to do it. But
Is this a simple charm person, or can I poke Tati with the wand of identify and try and identify what?
Only if it still has the oven mitt on it.
I'm still intangible.
Oh, you're intangible? So Ruzid can't grab you.
Yeah, I can. I
No,
have the gloves.
I think he can. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
have the
Ruzid
funny
can.
gloves.
That's right.
Funny glue.
Wow. But Bryn can't touch you with the wand because you're intangible.
I think I can still take damage. I think I have like attack rolls can hit me. They just have disadvantage against me.
Okay.
It's like the gaseous form thing.
Okay. In that case, sure. All right. So you cast Identify using the wand of Identify on Tati. The effect that is currently affecting Tati is an enthrall. Is a magical enthrallment. She is attempting to obey the throne itself. The throne is exerting a will over her.
Cool. So
What if we just
Enthrall
break
itself is a second level spell, but it sounds like the effect is more of a closer to dominate person. I expect that I can use a third level dispel magic and remove this, and I will try to do so.
Sure. Cool. Tati, you are cured of the enthrallment.
Feel better?
It is a magical effect.
I think my mind has stopped moving.
I can keep holding you if you want.
I feel like I've totally mastered this monk thing.
Yeah, you're very still.
Oh, by the way, Coin, do you teach these classes like more often? Can you do that? Like, I'd like to do a yoga class with you. Sounds fun.
Yeah, I noticed I didn't discuss the fee for the lesson, Tati. Well, we'll put it on the tab. You know.
Sure.
Do you want me to put you down?
So we
or-
I'm
we
gonna
open
want
this
at
door?
least like about 20 lessons. I think total is what I'm gonna need.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Tati. Lesson
Mm.
2 is also just don't move your mind. They're all 20 lessons are pretty much the same one lesson, but with different
I am-
words.
It sounds like a scam.
A scam.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the
called
expert,
building.
though. He would have to know.
It's called measure twice, cut once, Ruzid.
It's so
Sometimes you
boring.
gotta measure 20 times.
That's such
Right?
a boring
taking all the-
strategy. I just measure
taking all that
0
time to
times and cut
measure
like
them.
5.
Exactly.
And that's
you
why
can't take
you're
all
not
that time to
precision.
measure because you can't cut.
Do you need to be precise when you just hit everything?
Depends on the type of hitting, I would say. But I mean, for your line of work, not really.
Exactly.
Speaking of
Crystal's gonna
hitting,
nudge
let's go ahead
Vera
and-
to the other side of the door.
billows his cloak of billowing.
I will
It is quite dramatic.
move to here.
And Crystal's
No,
gonna
back
open
up,
the door.
Ooh, door open. Perfect.
No
Anyway.
fire. That's good.
Sophia, I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw. I need you to beat a 21. You're good. The coffin wanted you to get inside of it.
We've already seen that one.
She can't hurt you anymore.
Ruz is like following. Ruz is like following in behind as this happens. So I guess he's gonna have to make another scene.
Yep. Intelligence saving throw, DC 21.
He can't hurt you anymore.
My man.
Ricochet,
Out of the room.
I have another lesson for you. It's the third one.
He can't hurt you anymore.
right.
So, Ruzid's going to head towards the coffin. Does anyone want to try to stop Ruzid?
Crystal's gonna
I
reach
won't-
out and grab him.
Just set fire to the coffin now, and then he can't get in.
Oh, you got a bad roll. This is your chance.
Oh shit!
Well,
So
bad.
the bless doesn't apply to this. It shouldn't. It's
Oh.
an 18.
Oh, you got an 18. All right.
Yeah, it has added a 3 automatically from. the
As your
bless
cloak is
effect.
billowing, Crystal grabs hold of it and just hangs on for dear life.
Cool. He's trying to get into that coffin as long as he's in the room. You gonna pull him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up into Bryn.
Okay.
Hey, be careful with the cloak.
Like, these things in the corners.
Those are ever-burning torches in the walls.
Wait, so am I no longer compelled to run towards the coffin
Correct.
now?
Yep, once you're out of the room.
Ah, what just happened? I was like walking into the room and now I'm not in the room.
You're
What just
crowding
happened?
Saphira. Let her have her moment.
It sounds like you just signed up for day 1 of my course. That's what it
Wait,
sounds
does your course include like counseling?
I'll go ahead and
Maybe.
examine the coffin.
I'm sorry? What are you doing? Oh, investigating the coffin. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, girl. Yeah, you are. You are investigating.
The coffin has a secret door underneath it that you're able to find and open, no problem. There's no sleight of hand check needed. But inside there is a sword that you guys can pull out. Let me get
grab
the
that
sword
sword.
for you here. I didn't think you guys would find that in there. So, what was it, 28 like that? Yeah. Here we go. Come on. Awesome. So, the sword appears to be about 3 feet long, about the size of your rapier. It has a tentacle motif around the basket hilt. looks very fancy and balanced. The basket hilt is gloss black. The blade itself is black. The purple sheen to it.
Spooky.
Going
Is there
to
a plaque
check that
There's
out
no
and-
plaque that says what this is.
All right.
or like a name for the coffin?
For the coffin, no, there is no name. There is a band of wood carving around the waist of the coffin, and it is all indicative of mind flayers and illithids.
Gross.
Bryn, do you want
Ew.
to? I think you want to take a look at this.
Should I? Is it safe to come in?
Probably not. I'll take the sword out to you.
Oh, don't touch it! Don't touch it! Don't touch it. Okay. So, Eric, I would like to. I think I'll cast Identify as a distance spell, so I can cast. So, Identify. I'm not sure we've tried this before. The wording of Identify says choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. That's in the text of the
Yes.
spell. If I apply the distance spell meta magic, it changes the range from touch to 30 feet.
Sure.
Does that will that also remove the can we then ignore the spell text that says
I'm
I
cool
have
with
to be
that.
touching it? Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'll cast Identify again. So I'd like to put an oven mitt on my hand, and then put an oven mitt
Mhm.
on the wand of Identify, and then I'd like to use Mage Hand to put another oven mitt on the sword, and then we'll try to identify it.
There you go.
Cool. This is one of those Mind Flayer ones. I think we've seen this before. Yeah, it's just a rapier, a magical rapier. It's called a Mind Blade rapier. It's a magical rapier, and if the rapier is wielded by its specific intended wielder, when it is made, a specific Mind Flayer or one of its thralls is designated as the wielder, and the wielder gets extra damage out of it. But it doesn't do anything. It's just a rapier that deals magical slashing damage. That's the only benefit.
No,
Okay,
I'm not.
It's theoretically safe.
Sorry, what now?
Just
Run that by me again. Sword.
It's a mind blade
I'm not
rapier.
just a normal sword. And you guys can hear this in your heads.
Oh, it's a crybaby too. Great.
Do you perhaps know a door that also is a dragon?
It's a
What?
baby.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
yeah,
Not-
you're
not
probably
the
not.
same.
Round
He's not
idiot.
very nice.
Look, if you were smart enough to find me, why don't you just keep me?
I mean, I don't see why not. Oh, Bryn, is there a good reason why not?
Yes, it's a mind. It's a mind flayer's.
Don't
It was-
listen to
it was-
him. It's okay.
Created by,
It's okay.
But
Shut
think
the
about
fuck
it,
up.
though.
Let him speak.
If it's not in the possession of a mind flayer, and the mind flayers can't use it.
well, the mind flayers also can't.
That's
use
true
it
if it's in our bag of
killed-
holding too.
If we've killed all of them, all it does is an extra 2d6 of psychic damage on a hit.
That's not
I
nice.
don't think
It also
we don't need
looks
to go out
really
of our way
cool.
to keep this out of the hands of anything. The safest thing to do is just leave it.
He wants you to be
Cool.
weak. He wants it for
Saphira,
himself.
this blade does not make you stronger. This blade is weaker than your current blade. Your blade is a +1 rapier, right?
No, actually, it was a +2 cutlass.
Even better.
This blade is
Even
much
better.
weaker.
It does look pretty cool though.
It's a waste of time. Put your cutlass in the secret door.
I would
Say what now?
never do that. You can't separate the pirate from her cutlasses. That's like separating pirate from her rum.
Oh, but I'm better than rum.
Oh, that's a big statement.
Oh, okay.
On the
Bold
high
claim.
seas.
So
Wanna prove it?
you say things that don't make got it now.
What? Are you just going to put me away? Come on.
Apparently so, and I will put him away.
You put him in the bag of holding?
Yeah, I
Or
think
back
so.
into the secret compartment?
I think bag of holding.
Okay. Cool.
Bit of a quirky
You'll
sword.
miss me. All right, and the moment it passes the opening of the bag of holding, the voice is gone.
Wait, didn't we just say not to take that?
I thought we said to put it in the bag of holding.
I thought we were not going to take it at all, but your choice. You're the one
Did
in the
we
room.
say that before or after it started talking to us?
After.
Why did we say that after?
What do you mean? What? We
Well,
don't give a crap about the sword's
this
opinion.
I'm saying, why
can't
would we
put it back
keep
in the
it?
hands of any mind players.
I guess, but why was it in? Is there anything else in the coffin? It's like a corpse.
I haven't actually checked yet.
You found the secret entrance before actually checking the coffin?
I mean, that honestly sounds pretty on
Obviously.
brand for Saphira.
Yeah, I shouldn't be
Obviously,
surprised.
if you see the secret compartment, then that's clearly where they're trying to hide something.
Maybe.
Of course, you check that first.
All right.
And I will.
With your 28, we're just going to slide with the 28 because you rolled so well. So with the 28, you're able to listen at the coffin, and you can hear a wet, slimy movement inside the coffin.
Right, so there's definitely something alive in there. So
It's a terrible coffin then. This is the bed.
it's kind of, I guess then technically could theoretically be something undead, but there's something moving in there.
Mm.
So I suggest we prepare to. Key could be in there, so I suggest that we open it and prepare to hit whatever's in there with everything we got as soon as it opens.
I think there's an NOB in there. None of our business. All right, let's
Yeah,
go
do
check
we-
another
yeah.
door.
Yeah, do we even care about this damn thing in the coffin? We'll just let it like wriggle around or whatever and just close the door.
Yeah, let's leave the sword and let's go.
And we didn't leave the sword. He put it in the bag of. She put it in the bag of holding.
Oh, I thought he suggested putting it in the bag of holding.
No,
I'm holding
I
the
just
bag
watched
of
her put it
holding.
in the bag of hold. Oh.
No, you watched her maybe walk over to me, but
Oh, I thought.
I thought you were suggesting that you would, Sphere, and that I would not, and that we would maybe convince you not to. But if you walk over and try to put it in the bag of holding, no. Let's leave it here and not take 2 trips to the doctor in the next 14 days and hit the next room.
Wow.
I'll leave it
Isaac
in
has
the
said that too.
compartment.
Like, you can tell he like has to. I think there's a quick. I think he's gotten around to it faster, but I think there's a quick deep breath before he, like, yeah, as Crystal just said, uses a voice he uses with like Alice and Felix. But like, you get in the mode of like, no, you can't just take that thing from the toy store and like walk out of the store with it. That's not how. Like, not in this case. Sorry. Or you can, but like you'd have to keep it on you and deal with everybody, the social pressure. Like, you're free to do what you want, but then deal with the group being like, "Hey, Saphira, how's that creepy fucking sword going?" Every 5 minutes.
God damn it.
So we dropping it, Saphira?
I'll put it back in the secret compartment.
Okay. You close it back up.
Nothing else in the secret compartment?
Nothing else in there.
Like a letter
Nope.
explaining what everything is.
No.
An inventory, a manifesto,
A
An
journal.
So this is why I built this palace.
Yeah, there we go.
A detailed map. explaining where the key is, perhaps.
That would be good. I would like that one.
That's what I
Actually,
would put.
I don't
in my
know. Would this
guideline.
work? This is an interesting question, and I assume the answer is no. But we lose nothing by asking. We can prepare, Crystal. You can prepare locate object, right?
Yeah.
I know normally you have to have seen the key or been within 30 feet of before, but these are all replicas of each other, right? They're all like magical items, sister keys.
They are similar to each other. They're not.
It won't count in
exactly
that way.
the same. Yeah.
Could we
Um,
Are there
I'm
like
cool with you guys
spellcasting
doing
ability
that.
checks we could
Yeah,
do to try?
I'm cool with that.
You know,
Sure.
okay, cool. Crystal, I don't know if you prepared it now, but like it's worth keeping in mind if you don't have, if you can't,
Yeah.
we can give it a shot.
Let me look. Sometimes I do that. I have locate creature.
Locate creature and find traps. It covers a lot of ground. It's very fair to have looked at that and not
Yeah.
thought you needed to prepare locate
Yeah,
object
no, I
as
did
well.
not locate. Did not prepare locate object. We
I know
got
you
to
guys were
rest.
talking about.
If
Yeah,
we
you
do a
guys-
long rest, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm cool with that. Because otherwise you guys are probably going to be in here for a very long time. So I'm cool with giving you guys a hint based off of that spell if you have it ready at some point.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Sounds good.
Well, why don't we just time skip again? If he's like, okay, it's been 3 sessions. You wasted all your time. Good game.
All your buffs go away though, but if you guys want to do that, I'm cool with you guys taking a long rest. Up to you. You'll just have to deal with the psionic effects of being inside this temple.
I think we should try and, just because we have potions of heroism live and a potion of, I just drank the greater mana
should try
potion
to
and
clear
have
out the
cast
place
since
before we-
then. We should try to do a little bit more, I think, before we rest if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Can we
make sure
clear
that the key is
place?
not in the coffin?
Can we clear the place out and know that we're good for everything until when we need to find a secret door in order to move forward? Like, have we checked this door yet?
No, we
The one
haven't.
right
Like,
here?
I'd love to.
I'm not sure if that's going to get us further into the temple or if there's just four. I feel like I got a brief look at it because I clicked on it by accident, but I couldn't see very much. So yeah, let's try and go through one more doorway.
I
Thought we
looked
already
through it.
described- Yeah. We
I
were
mean,
told it's nothing.
As
yeah.
we said, it was I didn't like investigate it, and there could be invisible things, but it's just a empty square room.
Okay, so I'm not just. I wasn't just imagining that. We did. Okay.
The
Well,
other one
let's-
on the top left is the same.
Okay. So I think we're safe from monsters for the immediate future. So we
Big-
can rest up and then
Crack this thing open.
figure out. Do we have an idea of where to go next, or do we need to find? Do
There's
we
no
know
more
where,
doors.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Okay.
are. There's this door, right?
Yeah, like we
Well,
can
No,
open
what
it.
she's saying, there's right behind there is just an empty room, is what she's saying.
Ah, you're right.
Well,
yeah.
That's all I saw.
In all
Okay.
likelihood, these rooms all have secret entrances to something.
I do
Right.
believe that as
I
well.
would,
Okay.
Yeah.
I would actually step over this way. Notice this floor pattern change right here, and I want to take a closer look at it.
Okay.
It's hidden.
Sure. With the 23, you look up, and this used to be outside at one point in time. So the wood here is sun bleached.
Like outside, like on the surface.
Yes,
Wow.
this temple was not built down here. It was sunk.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Damn.
Would sink a temple.
Either sunk or submerged by the ocean. But at some point, that room ahead back there was outdoors.
Damn you, climate change.
Are these pillars that go all the way to the ceiling?
Yes, they are. They are supportive pillars.
How tall's the ceiling?
In that room, it is 25 feet high.
Is it
Which is-
domed? Any art up there?
There is no art up there. It is a simple stone ceiling that is arched, not domed.
We've opened
Hmm.
this door, correct?
You have opened the
Mhm.
door and Crystal has stepped in.
Mhm.
Crystal, I need a perception check, please.
Alrighty.
Damn. Okay. Well, you know what? Crystal,
Oh.
you can see the lines of a door in front of you. With the
I found-
20
Can see the Crystal
found a
can see the
door.
lines of reality right now.
I can peer into the ethereal.
That's a blurred
You can
line.
also hear muttering on the other side of the door.
Ah,
You
shit.
can hear 6 sources of muttering on the other side of the door with a DC
Oh.
29.
Guys, this
Okay,
door
so-
has 6 personalities.
Excellent. So we can put that greater mana potion to use.
And let's go. Also,
Then,
can
We'll
I
hold
say,
an action to cast Fireball.
can we please not stand in a line?
Okay. Let's spread out.
Oh, well, I
Getting
can-
right now to it.
Fuck, what? This is better. Okay, this is a little better.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, the fireball still hits all of
Aw,
us, but you
damn.
know, we can take that.
Severe, I'm gonna need your help. Or Tati.
Do
Or
you want?
Saphira helping Tati.
Or yeah.
Or
Uh,
Tati helping Saphira.
Let me
Or
have help.
anyone throwing in
You
some
might want to
guidance
drink
on
a
it.
healing potion or two, Saphira, before you go in there.
Take some
yeah,
guidance.
that's probably a good idea. I only have the really big one, but I might kind of need it at this.
Drink up. Ooh, that's a nice one.
That is a nice one.
Yeah.
48. Damn.
Right. Do you want to help me, or do you want me to help you?
Rochambeau?
Right. I put out rock.
What did you put out there?
Scissors.
Perfect.
Well, you're there. You want help, or you want to do something else?
I'd appreciate the help.
Have some help.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hinder Fate
Awesome.
just in
And-
case.
And before you roll that, we will be ending for tonight.
How dare you?
And we will come back next week
Ooh.
to continue exploring as you guys look for the key to the Chrononacrom.